I'm so queer. Where you're from here. No, I'm so down. Oh, that's what I did. Again. This wire is fucked this way. God damn it. Thank you. Again. I'm sorry guys. We're trying to get our wire to charge. But the wire is broken, so I have to twist it. I'm trying to twist it, but not too much so that it doesn't break even more. If I live, they were my neighbor. Again. Last one. Let me give up. Again. There's no way. They were my neighbor racer. My apologies. Good. Now it's working. Okay, so now I got an hour. How about you? You got what? 2 hours. Okay. Switching those two. Because this one is really good. Well, not really good, but still. Okay, so now let's see how it improved. Got an hour 1, and you got how much? An hour 49. Nice. 11 minutes. That's good. Now. Roll it away to save even more time. Effectively. Okay. Tammy, Crystal.
Hello everyone, it's me, Crystal, and I'm here with my cousin, Tammy, And we're doing yet another Crystal's food review and other things. And today, the other thing is that we are in California.
Yes, we are. Okay, we're in California. Tammy, Crystal, what y'all doing in California? We got some stand-up shows. Okay, tonight we're gonna be in Ontario. Almost sold out. Tomorrow, both of the shows in Ontario sold out. And they're doing Irvine, Oxnard, and Bray. So if you're thinking, oh dang, I need to get a ticket, get it, because they're selling out. Okay? And also, before we get started on our Chinese food, tell them about what we got happening going on.
Well, as they say, we partnered with our friend Dave from the trailer park, and we have our very own podcast.
That's right.
And not only is it a verbal podcast, we're on YouTube too, and you can go look Trailer Tales Podcast on tell them.
It's called Trailer Tales Podcast. Well, don't add the pod. It's just called Trailer Tales. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to do it, Crystal. I'm going to show her how to put the link in her description so you guys can click on that and go follow Trailer Tales. We've got 4 episodes out now.
And subscribe.
So y'all been sleeping under a rock saying, Jamie, Crystal, I didn't know y'all had a podcast. Well, now you do.
Go binge watch 4 of them.
Binge watch 4 of them.
They come out every single Friday.
Every Friday.
You might say, it's Good Friday or this or that. Every Friday.
Every Friday. Okay? Now, Chinese food. This smells good.
Where's Spotify?
I feel like when you wear those glasses, I'm here.
Somebody cool.
Somebody really cool.
Sometimes y'all can't see my facial expression, so I'm
Trailer.
Whenever I'm doing something, I'll go.
Tails.
Yeah. Okay. So, crab rangoons. Okay. Now you ordered those, but I would like one.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. And
egg
rolls.
Which is funny because there's no egg in there that I don't think of.
No, that's just white rice. Okay, they gave us some napkins. A Coke for me. Okay.
Diet Coke for me.
Okay.
And Chinese places always have canned drinks because they know they're good for you.
Yeah. That's why. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, it's sunny.
That's not chicken fried rice.
That's your chicken fried rice, and that's a lot of rice.
I should have said apple.
And here's what I wanted: sesame chicken, extra broccoli. Oh, yes. Damn, that smells good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm making so much YouTube money that I didn't even look. You didn't have to look. That's good. And we got a sauce for to dip our things in. What do you want to do first?
I think we should eat the appetizers.
Okay, let's do the appetizers. I opened up my Coke. And y'all also asked some good questions. Now here's the thing. I think that white rice came with my chicken, but I won't eat it. I don't like the rice.
You don't like rice?
Mm-mm.
Maybe we could use it later when we're cooking.
Yeah, we'll do something with it. Okay.
These are my favorite.
Here's the sauce it comes with. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're digging into the crab rangoons. Dipper.
Dip and bite.
Okay, I dipped her.
Damn.
That cream cheese is good. Yeah.
I don't taste no crab though. It's good. But I don't taste no crab.
It's cream cheese and onion. They didn't put no crab in it.
That's why pancake crab.
And that's Philly. That's Philly cream cheese. That's the good shit.
Ain't no Kroger brand or
No.
Walmart.
No, that is the good Philadelphia cream cheese. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. Yeah, I didn't want to tap with the sauce on there. But let me take a bite and then I'll tap it. Here, let me tap it with the sauce on
I'm
there.
really concerned.
No, here we go. Ready? You're right. Here we go. Ready? Ooh. There we go.
Next thing you know, we're gonna be on TMZ. Tammy does not tap crab rangoon. People are gonna say, it's not real Tammy, it's an imposter.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's my pump. It's me.
They're gonna say that.
I know they are. Oh, man.
Good.
And it does taste better when you tap.
Damn, that is really built to the rim.
He did good. He did really good.
Seems like there was one man working in there.
One man. Alright. let's answer a question before we dig into our other. Okay. All right, y'all asked some good questions here. Damn. Okay. Ooh, here we go.
This one here.
Go ahead.
Read that.
Tammy,
Crystal.
how do you feel about anal bleaching? Listen, I think people should do what makes them happy. I think people should do, whatever they feel is gonna make them feel good. But my asshole staying dark. Because I don't have time. I got lots of things going on. I'm touring the country. I'm dealing with Daryl, okay? I'm doing mukbangs. I'm, doing all my social media stuff. I'm doing this. I'm trying, I'm doing all these things. I don't have time to bleach my asshole.
There should be a requirement for somebody to let you play with it. Say, oh, you have to have a pink butthole. Well, guess what? You take your pink butthole please and get on down the road. Because you're going to see brown.
Exactly.
Where do you think the saying, my brown eye, came from? It didn't come from talking about this guy. It was talking about your butthole eye. Oh, look at this. This kind of got me fired up. Because men have realistic expectations for women. Have a pink butthole.
Get shit out of there. Shit's not pink.
You think that man will have a pink butthole? No, it's browner than that thing.
All right, we picked up, we're staying in Moreno Valley right now. We picked up Chinese food from this place called Seafood Chinese. Listen, the cranberry noodles are good. I don't like those.
It tastes weird.
It tastes like, let me tell you about it. To me, it tastes like they put a lot of ginger in there.
I don't know what they put in there. Tastes like jizz, actually. Look how juicy it is in there.
It's too moist in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in.
Me too. That's not good.
I tried to eat through it because I like the crispy outside.
Mm-hmm. Huh, huh. Tammy, Crystal, what's the grossest thing you've ever eaten? Today, it's that egg roll.
It's that egg roll.
Today is that damn egg roll. It tastes like I don't know, I'm not a big ginger fan, and it tastes like they put a bunch of ginger in there.
Let me just taste another one just to make sure.
Go ahead. The crunch sounds good. No? Okay. Alright, here's my, sesame chicken.
I've been listening to YouTube a lot today, so let's chill into the Chashani and let's go for South.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy spooky season, guys. And yeah, nothing is spookier to me than having to do Renee Part 2. So, that's what we're doing today. That being said, if you haven't watched Part 1, go and check that bad boy out. Otherwise, as we left off, Chitty and Renee was getting into it. Things are starting to escalate, and she's packing up to leave after basically calling her sister a controlling demon.
Makes your sister won't go over there and check on me either.
Now she's trying to convince Chitty, hey, forget about this valiant guy and his family that's been taking care of you since you've been blind, and just pack your stuff and come with me to this stinky hotel. Otherwise, you're never gonna see me again, buddy. Which is a crazy thing to say to a blind man. But let's see what happened.
Yesterday I reached a breaking point with Victoria, so I asked Chetty to move to a hotel with me, but I never got a real answer. He says he loves me, but now it's time to prove it. The offer still stands if you want to go hang out at the hotel.
I need to get on myself and make arrangements.
What arrangements do you have to do?
Divorce,
Like three pairs of panties, 2 pairs of socks, and a couple t-shirts. Like, what do you want?
See, I probably would have lost it right here. Like, jeez, nice. Me though,
Ja, de dit weer.
I would have higher. Cut back. 3 pair of panties, huh? Yeah, the same 3 pair of panties you've been trying to get into since day one. Yep, I said it. By the way, I'm still wearing one, so that makes what 4? Yep, learn to count. I'm a grown man. I'm not one of you little slim farm animals. You're not gonna sit here and talk to me like I'm a little boy. I might be blind, but if you can't get laid, hey, I already know you. Like, you shout.
I can also discuss it with my sibling.
Do you really want to lose me forever? So I play these little games, Chitty. I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man that can make his own decisions and move on. Do you realize if you had already given me everything that I wanted, I would have dropped everything in my existence for you?
Even your kids, Renee? 'Cause that's pretty messed up.
I agree. I hope she stays.
And all over what? Like, some banana? Some pipe? Seriously? Because that's literally the only thing Chitty can't give her that she's been begging for. Don't tell me, oh, it's the attention or the affection, because I've seen Chitty give a lot of that.
Do you think this species can survive without the water?
No.
That would be my life without you. love you so much.
She continues to gaslight him by trying to little boy him in a sense.
But nothing was ever enough. You still gotta ask mommy and daddy in the next room, okay?
But yes, Renee, out of respect for the people who's been taking care of me and will continue taking care of me, like, yeah, I would like to have their input.
You're moving out. How is it going to help our relationship?
Being here with you and your family like this is not gonna help our relationship at all. I feel like an intruder. One, an intruder in your pants.
Oops.
And two, an intruder in the house.
Whose fault is that?
I don't know.
Like, you fabricated this whole sister drama out of thin air. Thin air. Like, it was actually quite amazing, actually.
I fucked up.
And I know you're frustrated down there, Renee, but it should be hard to keep your hands to yourself. Like, I get the argument that Chitty probably should have told her before he came, but he doesn't owe her free pint. Yeah, just because she traveled here. Like, if you switch the roles right now, like, you know how crazy that would sound? Like, is Renee here for his banana, or is she here for love?
Banana.
Explain why she had 2 kids with no intimacy, though.
We can't even be in the same room, okay? Make sure sister won't go over there and check on me either. What?
You made everything comfortable for us.
Okay. You can think whatever you want. What in your head, okay? She's an intruder, okay? Play with yourself. I don't know why Jenny can't see the truth about his sister. She's controlling Jenny. That's why she's always checking on him.
Yeah, Renee, last I checked, Chitty is legally blind.
I am blind.
Barely.
Like, she's acting as if this man can be 100% independent or something, which is not the case. Like, yes, Renee, he depends on his sister to check up on her. She would have depended on you to get mentally stable. Yeah, looks like we got a storm brewing here in Yeehaw, Texas, and the winds, clouds are rolling in. The highs are 79s and lows are... Is that how they do it? So anyways, Chitty finally wakes up, right? And he's like, you know, this real hatred you have with my sister, yeah, actually it makes no sense. It might just be you.
I had my sisters. I always felt deep down. There was a reason.
You said, oh my god. I am beginning to.
Oh my god.
Renee's problem with my sister has nothing to do with my sister. This problem is between Jenny Hart.
You think?
You think? Like day one.
To be honest, I don't think it's
Hey, what?
meeting or being around like my man's sister.
Where does this really come
I don't know.
Now, sister walks in because she's been crying, and she basically told Renee, hey, I don't like the way you're talking to Chitty.
He feels he took everything I had. You get okay. Why are you fighting me? Why would you invite me if you hate me? I love you. I love you. Come over. We want you. I don't like you because you do this and this and this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
If you can see that I'm calm down, girl.
So like I said in my last video about Victoria, I'm throwing hands. Like, she still eats chicken, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just give her a quick 7-piece combo.
He decided to
Like, everybody in the mama, dog, fish, cat, lizard, hell, even Joe Biden knows that she has no reason to hate Victoria.
Where does this really come
I don't know.
What the hell?
Even so, though, Renee doubles down, and she goes even further than the initial bizarre comment. Like, we're talking about a whole different paradigm stratosphere.
Did I not always tell you that I always had a feeling about sisters? And this moment, right here, will prove the feeling that I had.
You do something in there. The emotion is actually running hard.
Let me tell you this. When Earth first started, and yeah,
Oh my god.
like I said, when Earth first started, it wasn't a program. Welcome to your program, okay?
What? She says abstract things that
Abstract.
I can't really understand.
So she got everybody confused now. I like how Victoria just instantly rolled her eyes as soon as she heard, when Earth first started. She probably heard this bullshit for 5 years far too long. Just had an auto-response mechanism. When Earth first started. Like, she had Chitty start questioning reality. Like, am I dreaming right now, babe? Am I?
Is this real?
No, it's not Tom.
Is this real?
Like, I get where you're going, Renee, but this is like Reddit mod at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday type stuff.
When Earth first started, and yeah, close your eyes.
Like, that's so far-fetched to bring into a combo that was already far-fetched to begin with. And it just makes her sound like she's from a whole different universe, a whole new world. Hey.
I need fantastic points of view. No one can tell us no where to go.
Now I'm alone. Yeah, that's our lady.
I want to move on with my life. I don't want to fight.
I want us to just pull up and talk.
I love you, but I'm done.
Babe,
You will never see me again.
seeing I walk out that door made me sick. It made me
Anger.
sad, honestly. Yeah.
I forgot to do the Guardian. This is the Guardian. I think I need to take a break from.
So Renee Dips, tells the blind man, you are never going to see me again.
You will never see me again.
Just being a straight menace, yeah. Good riddance.
Into allies.
And Chitty here's left heartbroken. Understandable. Like, you guys know it's hard to find love. I'm sure it's harder to find love when you're in Chitty's situation, where you're dependent on another person for your day-to-day experience. Especially in Nigeria, where the culture expects men to be men. Like, in my opinion, I think Chitty's a very handsome young man. Had it not been for his unfortunate situation, I'm sure he would have had tons of options. But you can't be underage, no dating. That being said, though, Renee leaves, gets into a taxi, starts breaking down, as if she's...
I forgot to do the Guardian. Let's do the Guardian. I need to take a break from because we're doing too much mistakes.
Neglectful in every way. But I'm used to the pain, so I won't hurt for long. I'm just sick of people and the way they are in general. But I still try to give hope and smile to the next. And no matter what I said or done, nothing still wasn't enough.
Ooh, sucks to suck, Renee. I don't care.
That's fucked up, sauce. That's fucked up.
Oh, shit,
Calm down, girl.
So no, I don't feel bad. All this confirms to me is that she had a lot of trauma with being unloved and neglected, and I'm betting money that she's gonna try to justify her actions or win back the audience using this trauma sob story.
A few moments later.
On those.
I've been hurt so much in the past throughout my life especially with romantic relationships. When I was about 3 months pregnant, Lexi's father literally just one night just gave me a hug goodbye and never, ever, ever came back. And the other guys that I've been with had issues like drug use.
But if you were acting the same way to Lexi's father, yeah, I don't blame him for going adios amigo. Nobody. That being said, I really don't know what came first. I don't know if the trauma made you or you caused the drama. Dare I say the chicken and egg analogy. But even so, let's just say the trauma came first. But where is the self-reflection? Like, where's the inner work? You're allowing this trauma to manifest and destroy any potential love interest. Like, that's crazy.
Yesterday, I asked Jenny to move to a hotel with me.
That can change mid-run. The Guardian is actually quite nice.
I flew all the way across the world to come meet a man that I fell in love with, and here I sit alone. I always thought that
That's like that,
nothing
lads.
could ever come between us, but he let his ways and his false faith come between. That's where we're sitting.
False faith is crazy to say about a Christian man when you literally have a picture of Christ in your living room, Renee.
I always thought that nothing could ever come between us, but he let his ways and his false faith come between.
I don't know who has more false faith, the man reading his Bible every day or the woman claiming that God made him blind for a purpose, be with her because she has insecurities. Ooh.
You know the whole thing about being blind, like
What?
your blindness, it's just not a normal occurrence. I mean, we've all been smacked in the face countless times. I think something
What?
spiritual happened to him that made him lose his sight. It's just adding up to like the perfect thing.
Which is outlandish and
Outlandish.
kind of insulting.
Until
Yeah, you think?
program, bro.
A little bit.
You start to confuse you with this sad music, right? Nah, put on some intense, thrilling, anxiety-inducing PTSD music back there for this demon right here.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're-
Logic and critical thinking. Chitty here's having a very mature, heart-to-heart conversation with his family. Oh, Renee.
I want to know what's the current state of your relationship.
I don't think it's even I don't think it's a matter of if I want her back, because that's my utmost desire.
I'm actually concerned.
I don't know what thought something like yes. I'm very concerned.
Very good, sir.
Good, bro.
You
Like,
good?
did you just not see what just happened here? Oh, I think I say that. Of course he can. But anyways, Victoria here, overhearing the conversation, very elegantly but concisely put into perspective the conundrum that Chitty's in right now.
There's this war mentality that she has. Is you and me are a team against her. So she doesn't believe in this harmony. Are you willing to give up your family?
Real question, Chitty.
If you don't want me to get in your way, I will step aside. Because I've seen how important she is to you.
Now, my favorite part about this whole scene is you get to see Victoria in her most disheartening moment remain composed, keeps her integrity, her values, her elegance, and makes the right call, makes the right decision, and communicates it with no ill will. Like, if you wanted to see what maintaining a healthy relationship and having good communication is like, right here.
She didn't miss love. I wouldn't deny him that. So I would rather let him go and experience it. Even though it's very hard thing for me to do. When whatever comes, I will support him. I will still be for him. But I won't stand in the way. I'm sorry.
That's kind of moved me. It's got a little tear. She basically said, look, Chitty, I think what you're doing is doo-doo water, but I love you. And I love you enough to never put you in a position to choose between me and your family or her. So I'm gonna step aside and let you do you. And if everything comes crashing down, I'll still be here to support you.
Sorry.
Double your sister, dude.
The way that automation has helped us so far, and I'll give you a very specific use case, and that was taking a basic
Ooh, that's
end-to-end
the
test
best.
scenario from start to finish. For a manual tester, it took 12 minutes. For the robot, it took 4 minutes. We run thousands of these test cases for each one of our client implementations, and we often have to repeat those same test cases. This helps our clients tremendously.
That's real love. That's real love. You know, this makes me even more upset that Renee would even purposely try to stain this woman's image. Like, Chitty, God didn't bless you with Renee,
The Lord truly blessed me when He sent Renee to me.
but he sure blessed you with a hell of a sister. That being said, Chitty, seeing how hurt his sister is, understands that even though he's heartbroken, he's not one to make irrational choices. He's not one to move recklessly. So he decides, hey, let me go get a second opinion.
After this whole thing,
Yeah.
how do you intend moving on?
The truth is that I love Renee. Like,
No, bro, let me explain to you. When you know you love her, you just let her go. Sometimes you just let certain people go because that's the best for the both of you. You understand?
Now, mind you, this is his best friend, right? Like, he knows about the backstory, he knows about Renee, and he just, right off the bat, cuts Chitty off in the midst of his, I love her. He's like, bro.
You crazy?
Listen, brother, listen. Only know you love her when you let her go.
That's a good song.
And you let it go. Down. You guys get the point, right?
What the hell?
I'm not gonna
No, good singing, bro.
Shit, quit. He probably knows something we don't. And he goes on to say this.
I can't actually say why you love this Renee. She says certain things that are very strange. Like sometimes she talks about demons.
Hey,
I'm out.
she's a demon. She's a demon.
I don't want you because you did this and this and this.
think we need to talk. I'll see you tomorrow. Beep, and Renee drips like a waterfall. Like, she's excited, runs up the hotel room for the first time, goes across the street and buys what she considers a sexy sleepwear. And here we are.
How do you like my outfit that I bought earlier? And I bought that, obviously,
For you.
with Chitty in mind, thinking that if he touched it, he would love it. It was so nice to hear his voice. Maybe he might be coming to his senses. Maybe he'll
That's-
realize big enough to see how much his family has really come between us.
Yeah, lay off the
Yeah.
touch, Renee. Nobody was coming between you guys. But at this point, okay,
Yeah.
who comes between you guys? His family, best friend, your black
Let
sister, God. Hell, if I was there, I'd come between you guys. Because you're insane. Like, you can just tell by her eyes, like, some of these interview scenes are just unnerving. Like, can you blink, girl? And we're not gonna even talk about that whole sexy sleepwear scene. Ooh,
How do you like my outfit that I bought earlier?
ooh. I need like a full body cleanse right now. And this just goes to show you why she was so adamant about Chitty coming to the hotel. Like, this is all she wanted. That's probably why she was mad at Victoria, because she probably felt like Victoria was in the way of her getting piped. Probably.
He had a lot of time to think about
Meatball problem.
hoping that he would actually be like, oh, I really want to go with you to the hotel. I want to start hanging out with you now. I had a talk with my sister, blah blah blah, and she said it was okay. Or whether she likes it or not, I'm a man. Either way, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. We're in Lagos, Nigeria. It's a whole new country she's never been to. Lots of things to do and see. Yeah, you keep insisting that you and Chitty must be cooped up in a hotel together.
Oh, I really want to go with you to the hotel.
Bro, I'm telling you guys, this is all she wants. Now, mind you, they're meeting up now, and Chitty decides, let's meet up at the beach. Because he knows better not to meet up at the hotel. Because that's the devil's trap right there, after what we just saw.
So what do you want to talk about?
You know, before you came, you made mention of you not liking sisters.
Well, yeah, you know me in the long run. There's a reason, and now this extreme blow up. Now you see the
Okay,
reason.
I believe we have different opinions about
What you want to do is go run to your sisters. You're not coming to the hotel. So what do you want?
We're here.
No, that's yourself. That's what you used to do.
Yo, the disrespect is crazy. I don't even think he could have approached this in a nicer way. Like, all he was trying to say was, you remember telling the world about this weird feeling you had with sisters? Like, you don't think maybe it had something to do with you hating on my sister? Maybe? And she's like, nope, I law of attraction. I saw it happen in my dream, so I made it happen. So it happened. But you wouldn't know dish what about that, Chitty. You don't got it. You're not a man, Chitty. You're not a man, Chitty. Who gonna carry the boats, Chitty? Who's gonna carry the boats? Who gonna carry this boat that we're sitting on, Chitty? Not you, little butt. Not you. And he's just like, okay, I guess we just had a difference in opinion. And she just goes crazy, like, full on crazy. Like, at one point, even the producers were like, you don't think maybe you're overreacting to this Chitty sister situation, Renee?
Do you ever think you could be overreacting about Chitty's sister?
I don't ever feel like I overreact.
You should.
What the hell?
See, that's why I couldn't be a producer on the show. Like, I'd be doing too much. Do you ever think you might be overreacting to Chitty's sister, Renee?
I don't ever feel like I overreact.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Anyways, we're gonna hook you up today, Renee. yeah, we're gonna hook you up to a lie detector test.
You know what? When we first met, you told me you've never been in a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
And all the relationships you've been have been toxic. And life sometimes, it's not just a one-way road.
You're crazy.
Pretty sad. With this kind of attitude, there's no way the relationship is going to be healthy.
Hey, yo.
W.
Also, I'm about this scene. I feel like this was like the first time Chitty stood up for himself, right?
Good for you, bro.
Say, you know all those toxic relationships you were telling me about? Yeah, usually those aren't a one-way street. It takes two to tango, little girl.
Pretty sad.
And you can just tell this hit some kind of nerve because she got real vicious after this. Real vicious.
5.5 years after telling you that I was with men that turned to heroin, crack, cocaine, and drugs, and now you want to scratch your teeth at me and say the problem is me? The problem is you. The problem is the human freaking race. Do you understand? Oh, you better learn to chill because you're messing with the wrong freaking ass person.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, Renee. The reason why you were pumped and dumped twice, the reason why all the men you fell for were on crack, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, was because of you, Chitty, and the human race. Not because of your choice selections and you choosing to be in situations and around people you probably shouldn't have. No, never that. Like, the delusion is crazy. Nevertheless, the end is coming. She knows that, so she's crashing out, just saying anything at this point.
Yeah, that's all you freaking want. That's why you want to marry me. That's why you're that obsessed with me. Both. You're the one wanting the visa. You're the one wanting this and that, okay?
What do you think? Before I met you, I've been to school, I've been to university. I was resisting, I was surviving, and if God has destiny that I'll go to the United States of America, He will do it. I don't need it from you, please. If I really want the visa, I would have submitted, but I will not sell myself for a visa.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
Best response to that argument.
If God has destiny that I'll go to the United States of America, He will do it. I don't need it from you.
How about you? Renee's crashing out. She's like, you want the visa, little bro? Yep, that's what it is. You want the visa. Spoiler alert, not everybody outside of America wants an American visa. Let's make that clear. And mind you, she slid into his DM. Okay, it wasn't like he was out there looking for anything.
He was there as a friend suggestion, a little cutie. I sent the friend request, and it just hit
And
hard.
he makes it very clear. He's like, excuse you? Before you, I was in college, I was in uni, I was getting my education, I was striving, thriving, existing. I never needed you or your visa. If it's in God's will for me to be in the States, so be it. But I never needed it from you. Phew, my try.
The issue I've had is that you never had me out. See,
Okay, you're still talking. You're just, you don't listen. I'm listening.
1 inch.
I can express my opinions, I can express my feelings. Everything revolves around Renee. This is not how we can have a great relationship. No. So it is over.
That's the best end.
So that's
Good
how the
right there.
episode ends, and I think that's how they end, because word is they're not coming to the tell-all. She broke her NDA, apparently. Surprise, surprise. If it is, hey, props to Chitty for leaving on his own terms, right? Let's give it up. Give it up. As for Renee, any advice? Look in the mirror. I had fun doing this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, we're on to the next. I'll see you guys there. As always, hey, what do you want now?
South is really good actually. We like him.
I'm just sitting
Devastated. Pissed.
Oh, not to propose. Yikes.
Gérer votre argent devrait être simple, non? C'est pourquoi nous avons créé Kobo, l'application pour dépenser, épargner, bâtir votre crédit et emprunter. Kobo est conçu pour les Canadiens qui désirent progresser financièrement. Inscrivez-vous aujourd'hui.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another dose of Soch. So today we're going to catch up with Miles and Matilda, and I believe we saw one more part of Renee and Chitty, so we'll go ahead and knock that out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll go ahead and leave all the links to part 1 and part 2 down below. Otherwise, yeah, let's get to it.
Today I'm taking Matilda to the memorial of the first president of Ghana to propose.
Oh my god.
I am excited to give
Memorial.
Matilda the engagement ring. However, before I do that, I do have to make it clear that the wedding will not be on this trip. Whether she can handle it or not, it has to happen now. Let's get it over with.
Now, Buddy Mouse here has openly admitted that he has some form of autism,
I always knew that I was different. That's when we found out that I had autism spectrum disorder.
and he's been dating this woman from Ghana, Matilda, for give or take 2 years now.
Praise the Lord.
It does make you feel a type of way.
And this kind of like their first time meeting face to face, and mind you, Matilda's been pushing for a wedding for who knows how long now.
I want us to have our wedding at the end of the trip.
And Miles, who's fully aware that he's not ready for a wedding and financially can't support it, he's been agreeing, just out of fear of losing out on love, right?
I'm worried that if I tell Matilda, she'll just end things right here, right now.
Like he's been
He
like,
won't do it.
I really don't want to. Hell yeah, chop it up. Let's get celebration time. Come on. Hey, which is terrible, right? Because Matilda has now informed her family, friends, pastor, community, basically the whole village at this point.
My friends, my neighbor, my mom's friends, my church members.
And now that he's here and everybody's ready to celebrate but him, yeah, you can see the conundrum.
So, those 20 maxims I sent you, did you ever read them?
No.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead and read them. I sent Matilda my 20 maxims because I want her to see the rules that I myself live by.
What?
I really hope that she takes some of these lessons to heart. She's gonna need them when I break the wedding news to her.
Yeah, so I don't know what these 20 maxims are all about. I'm assuming you start patting the pillow a little bit before laying Matilda down softly, per se. And you would think, no, maybe one of your
Let me
maxims
down
is
slowly.
never lie to your partner, especially about having a full-ass wedding.
Okay, so maxim number 1. Never do something in anger. Next, slow is right. Right is fast. The time in which it shall happen is always on time.
What?
Do you understand that?
No.
Now,
Do you understand that?
No.
I love South. The boys.
So he goes on a full tangent from 1 to 20 about these rules and code of moral ethics or whatnot, which, look, Miles, good for you, right? But outside of that, nobody else is going to give a flippity flip. Case in point, Matilda.
And as for number 9, failure is not an option. Number 15. Number 19. Now number 20 is pick your battle, so to speak.
And it's kind of manipulative, or whether he knows it or not, because he's using it as a way to soften the blow of what he's about to say. Look, Matilda, we can't get mad at him. It's too fast. And remember, slow is right. Right is fast. And the time it will happen will always be on time. And before you get mad at me, remember, maxim number 1, never do anything out of anger. Yeah. Maxim number 21, I'm always right. You see what I mean? It's crazy.
You know why I wrote this whole entire list?
No.
And with that being said, Matilda, I want you to know something.
What's up?
What are you doing? What is this man doing? What is exactly what I said? Like, what are you doing? Instead of this being a moment to confess up and start the process of digging himself out of the grave, this man said, let me grab this shovel and start digging myself into the grave. Hey, what are you doing? And you can tell he knows he fumbled bad.
You surprised me.
Okay.
And I didn't know that. He will propose to me now. I didn't know.
Damn, man.
Oh yeah, this is not good, buddy. This is not good.
Damn.
Not confess about the wedding. He practically guaranteed it. At this point, mind you, second proposal. He did one on the phone and one down.
Over the phone.
Like if I'm Matilda, I'm thinking, hey, it's going down.
Rations. I'm going down.
Unbeknownst to her that this is more of a promise ring than it is an engagement ring. And he knows he has to let her know today because tomorrow they're going to go see her parents. And if you don't let her know by then, oof, there is no coming back from that.
My party, I do what I want to. Do what I want to, do what I want to.
Close your eyes and don't think too hard about it. She sounds like an old man.
Why is everything gonna be complicated? Yeah.
And now every other sentence, I can't unhear Mickey Mouse. It can mess up everything.
It could mess up everything.
Yeah.
But back to the main point, yeah, bringing your ex to meet your new boyfriend, whole different level of craziness, just out of pocket nasty one, straight up nasty one.
I feel like I'm
a little nervous for you. Traveling to South Africa, he might be different than he is over FaceTime.
I do feel like he's the one. I know we have things to work on. He tracks my phone a lot.
What?
Recently, he saw that I was at a friend's house. He like flipped out and said I had to be cheating on him and everything.
So right off the bat, in typical 90 Day Fiancé fashion, relationship shakier than Joe Biden down a stairwell. But essentially this, plus her extreme anxiety personality, due to childhood trauma.
I struggle with addiction issues, so we are in and out of foster care a lot. It affected so much of me because I just had like severe anxiety.
And somehow perpetuated this idea that she gotta have her ex on this trip.
So I ended up inviting Rory.
Your ex?
What? Like, out of all people, like your ex? Like, I don't know.
You know, he has a lot of experience with traveling, and that's why I felt like he was like the perfect person to invite on the trip. But I haven't told Sonny yet that he's coming.
Hell no!
Wow. Okay, okay.
It is bold. It is very bold.
Look, I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible. Suburban white people, you guys are too kind, too nice, too politically correct sometimes. Your ex? What? Like, of all people? Wow, okay. It is bold. I tell you what, it's bold.
It is very bold.
You know, sometimes you just gotta rip the band-aid off. Okay, via. I don't get that. Have you been to therapy lately? Because you're starting to sound like my mom, you know, mentally ill. So let me get this straight. You're going to invite your ex, who has seen Mickey Mouse undressed many times. Nobody has seen Mickey Mouse without clothes. Take him to go meet your new man, Sonny, who you just claimed had severe jealousy issues. Add on to the fact that you, self-proclaimed, mentally, emotionally can't handle high stressful situations because anxiety. Oh yeah, tell me again how that's not a recipe for disaster. You know, like it's bold. It's stupid.
I'm just amazed how I got roped into this. She's like, you want to go to South Africa and help me meet this kid? I thought it was like just the oddest thing. He knows I'm going with you, right?
The answer right now is no.
What? It's kind of messed up, don't you think?
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So even her ex thinks this whole thing's idiotic, but you know, you gotta be in on it, because he probably heard, you're gonna be on TV, okay? Nevertheless, we get a little glimpse of their relationship and why they're so close, right? Essentially, these two have known each other for 6 years. He's kind of been there for her through all the ups and downs, family situations, like her mother being homeless, the loss of her brother, and with her being pregnant at the time, the loss of her brother, according to her, had somewhat of an unfortunate effect on the loss of her baby, right? Which is very unfortunate, you never want to hear that, but they bonded over that, and I can kind of understand why they're close, but still, it doesn't make the situation any less probably idiotic.
Tell me something you like right now.
Here's my body.
I
Die when I want to.
For several hours, and I didn't really
Die
sleep,
when I
so
want to.
just
Die
wanted
when
to
I
make
want
sure.
to.
I have 2 full days of traveling internationally to South Africa before I can be with Sonny. He's worth it, but this is a lot for me. Cat for van? This is exactly why I'm glad I'm not doing it by myself.
So it's the morning for flight, and you know, she's packing, right? Yeah, I don't even know if you can even consider this packing. Sounds like a dirty laundry bin, but whatever. And she's having an emotional breakdown over just the flying aspect, right? Which is fine. Some people do. I'm just a little confused. Like, they met on an international dating app. Why would you sign up for an international dating app knowing, 1, your ex-boyfriend gotta be your babysitter, and 2, the idea of long flights give you major anxiety like that? It makes no sense. It's like flipping a switch on your life to hard mode for no reason.
Do you know what we're doing when we land in South Africa? What's our game plan? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just nervous. I'm scared. I don't want him to flip the out and break up with me.
He's got an issue. He's gonna have to just get over it.
I don't know. Talking about it's making me anxious again. I'm scared that this is going to be messiest.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm surprised you weren't scared of this being messy before hopping on a plane. Like, I could have been shitty.
I am blind.
And still seeing this train wreck coming. 20 light years away. And what did you think was gonna happen, Mickey? Goku meets Simba, they were just gonna roar happily ever after?
Today my beautiful American girlfriend gonna arrive in South Africa, and we're gonna have it 3 weeks together.
You know, I'm so glad we had subtitles. I thought this man just said something completely different from what he actually said.
And we're gonna have it 3 weeks
I
together.
was gonna say, oh, you in on it too with the ex and everything? Oh, y'all freaky.
You're nasty.
I never get a chance to date a lot of women. I had only one girlfriend, and I had a first kiss when I was 21. Named her Roses. She loved black roses. It is kind of weird, because normally we use these black roses for funeral.
Yeah, that's gotta be a bad omen. Because them flowers, you're gonna need. Because she better bury this relationship before it even gets a chance to begin.
For funeral.
But anyways, we get to meet Sonny, right? He's young, 25, lives in Durban. And like I said before, they met on an international dating app, right?
Then I'm swiping.
And yo, let me be the first to say, this might have been the nastiest catfish work I've ever seen.
When I look at her picture, she was looking so beautiful because she had 2 colors of hair. She's like different. And she had cute eyes, and I couldn't believe that's the real. Could be scammed.
Could be. No, brother, you did get scammed. Like, these are photos of Vaya, filtered. Like a filter on a photo that was already filtered. Like, this photo right here would be Vaya. If somebody did an oil painting of Vaya. I can't believe it was real, because it's not.
Sonny just texted me and he's here. I'm honestly just flipping out on the inside. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna meet my boyfriend for the first time, but I have my ex-boyfriend here with me. I'm freaking out. I'm literally about to meet Sonny. So if I text you 777, that means you're good to exit this building. Listen, wait till we exit this.
I heard you the first
I
time.
will text you.
Yeah, that's why I broke up with you.
Hey, yo, why'd you do it like that?
That's why I broke up with you.
But anyway, so the plane landed. They're now here in Durban. She's excited, but also very frantic, right? About issues that she brought upon herself. Nevertheless, they're walking out to the gate, and the gate out is a glass door, like the grocery doors. And she knows on the other side is Sunny waiting. And he could visually, see right through the doors. So as they walked in closer, he'd be able to spot her and Rory together. That would not be good. So she comes up with this grandioso plan. Hey, Rory, yeah, buddy, why don't you wait back here? Way back here. And nobody line. With the groceries. I'm gonna head out first to meet my new man. Yeah, do all that jizzle jazzle. And I'll text you 777 when we have totally departed the facility. However long that takes. Be patient. Be patient. Got it? Ooh. See ya.
It's been a long time. It smells so perfect to me. Like a candy. I'm not gonna lie. You've been waiting for this brown chocolate. What?
Finally, you have the brown chocolate. On the camera, she looks so beautiful, but in real life, she's more beautiful.
No, you're lying.
Of course he's lying. Even she knows that. Self-awareness. Love to see it, love to see it. But anyway, so they meet up, very weird, awkward hugs, kisses, weird lines like, hey, I know you want this brown chocolate. I know how long you've been digging in this cookie jar for this brown chocolate chip cookie. Just very weird shit.
You've been waiting for this brown chocolate.
Finally, you have the brown chocolate.
Like, maybe the lines were a little weird, but really, it was the delivery, right? Like, the man's delivery service was as smooth as an albino cactus. Anyways, this whole time, they're taking their sweet time. And Buddy X, Rory is way back in the game. Just chilling.
Fun. Romance man, I'm hiding in the airport from this kid. It's so weird.
Weird? No, buddy, this whole situation is weird.
Like, you want to go to South Africa and help me meet this kid? That is like...
Weird.
But anyway, so Sunny takes her back to the hotel, surprises her with roses, candles. Side note, how's this not a fire hazard? I don't know. But she's basically driving a Popeye's biscuit after his brown chocolate comment.
You've been waiting for this brown chocolate.
Get tired, so she's like, well, I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for bed. Well, Buddy apparently didn't read the room. He heard shower and his ears perked up like nipples during the winter. And in the cringiest way, he's like, well, can I please join you? Right.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, yeah. You're trying to be all romantic.
I am.
The candles. You're really going all out. Oh, yeah. So,
I'm gonna say something.
I want to take a shower, I think.
Can I join with you?
Not tonight. I'm really tired.
Oh, no, this is
You can tell he likes to feed. Now, the one thing I'll point out is, at one point, some of his friends meet up with him, and his best friend is like grilling her on becoming a Muslim.
She have to be a Muslim.
Which is a little hypocritical when you're Buddy over here. This guy isn't even abiding by Muslim's custom or what the Quran states. Like, he's wanting to sleep, bathe, shower with her the whole night. Like, we're 2 minutes in.
It's my first morning in Durban, and waking up with Sunny this morning is like literally the coolest but the weirdest thing. You go from being like on video chat for the past year, now you're like in person. It's so weird,
I cannot not hear Mickey.
It's so weird, Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. So they wake up, first morning in Durban. This might be his first time getting a real close-up, look at her, and he's probably thinking what we're all thinking. So they get their day started. He goes out to get her some coffee.
Hey, man, while you're getting ready, I'm gonna get a chai for you.
And the minute he leaves, it's like, Eureka, right? Oh yeah, my other man. I forgot to, let me go call my other man.
Oh my god.
Sunny just ran out to grab his son.
What the hell happened? I didn't hear from you.
We left the airport, and I'm here in a hotel that he got for us.
Right.
Right. We're here at the hotel that he got for you. And I've been at the fucking airport for 16 hours. I'm just kidding. She did text them, when they left, but that would have been hilarious. That would have been so funny. TV gold mine. Man, if I'm the producer, oh boy, I'd be a menace. No, don't text them. Don't do it. Shh, don't say that. Let it be. Let it be. You're in a happy place right now. You're in a good spot, right? Be happy. Let it be. But basically, she called him the trauma dump. I don't know if I should tell him that you're here. We're happy right now. I don't know.
This information is like too much for him to handle. Like, because he's very, very jealous. Like, I want
Yeah,
him.
look at it from his perspective, though. You kind of are hiding stuff from him. So he's going to feel disrespected in some way.
Everything's going so well. Like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't tell him.
Yeah, sounds like a dumb idea considering the fact that he's gonna watch the show and he's gonna find out.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Well, whatever. So first day here, he books this cute gondola ride down in the riverfront. It's very nice, cute. They're having a good time. All the awkwardness that they were experiencing before just suddenly still here. Yes, still here. Very apparent, actually. Actually, this whole ride was and all. Kick out a question. Let's test the waters. Check the temperature.
Bonsoir, Louis. Les cafards sont de retour. Jojo, Sandrine.
Ouais, je sais, mais...
Ça y est, ils sont là, les cafards. Enlopi. T'es un cafard, Enlopi, hein? Je suis là. Vous m'avez cherché tout à l'heure, il paraît. Ben, je suis là, maintenant.
Je leur ai même dit que t'étais dans le cul. Dans ce cul.
Ouais. Bah, j'étais là pourtant tout à l'heure, j'étais dans votre huc. Vous m'avez pas vu? J'étais bien caché au fond de votre huc. Ah, vous l'a pas dit, Jojo, que j'étais caché dans vos hucs?
Ah, si, je leur ai dit.
Ah ouais, je sais. Bon, bah maintenant, tu vas aller voyager. Allez, bon voyage à Dubaï. Hop.
la même CD, sauf que j'ai les deux dans celui que j'ai acheté là.
Et c'est quoi ça?
Non, j'aime bien moi.
Pourquoi je le garde? Pourquoi je vais me prendre là?
Non, j'aime bien, je te le garder.
Je vais pouvoir éclater, c'est bien.
En vrai, je sais pas si tu as kiffé, mais bon.
Ben,
moi,
s'il est pourri, je le vends.
Le film de mettre un, c'est à moi l'argent.
Ah bah oui, c'est celui qui m'a écrit tout à l'heure, que j'ai dit que ça commençait à bien faire, qu'il nous cassait les couilles. Et qu'il était dans ton cul.
Enlopi?
Bah oui, je l'ai déjà bloqué tout à l'heure.
Bah je l'ai bloqué là. Je lui ai dit, bah, j'étais dans votre huc.
Normalement, tu vas même avoir un choc à pic.
Je sais pas, parce que j'en ai déjà bloqué un choc à pic. Donc s'ils en ont refait un, peut-être. De toute façon, ils vont pas venir chez moi. Parce que chez moi, ils sont bloqués. Moi, ça m'amuse. Ça m'amuse de les bloquer. J'aime bien bloquer.
Okay. It works. Okay, now. Ooh. That's bad.
And rude, but I can't deny his actions are mitigated. Because who in their right mind thinks bringing your ex to meet your new POI person of interest is going to be a good idea?
Fucking out?
Absolutely nobody. The idea is so profoundly stupid, I almost called BS. TLC is scripting and then your plan. Until right after this scene, right before she needs Rory to tell him everything that just went down, there's this little scene in between where I finally understood. Like, I understood why she did what she did.
Hello. Yes. What is that? Acha. Mango acha. Yeah, I think I'll just get a pineapple stick.
Yeah, I did tell you.
Thank you. And then you have Apple Pay?
What? What is that?
Like where you put your phone next to the scanner?
No, I don't have that.
You don't have a machine?
Oh my god.
You don't have that?
No. I take cash.
Oh, I don't have cash.
Yep, this scene right here, as profoundly stupid as it is to bring your ex to meet your new POI, it's just as profoundly stupid to assume this fruit stall lady, who's a street vendor, uses Apple Pay.
Okay, I can do that.
Like what? Forget Durban, the city in South Africa being a developing nation. I wouldn't even assume this in the US. Like I'm not going to a local flea market
Loopy.
and expecting Apple Pay. Like that's just beyond out of touch. It all makes sense. They does indeed meet her ex on the strip to guide her. Because this woman, to put it nicely, is on the slower end of things.
I saw a picture of us on the airplane, and then he just like said he was done with me.
I mean, he definitely has every right to feel betrayed, but you gotta find a way to get this kid back in your life. Can't let something stupid like me being here ruin the whole thing.
So basically, Rory meets up with her and gives her a little pep talk like, yes, you are in the wrong, like I said you were, and you gotta figure out how to talk to this kid again and apologize. 3 days later, Sonny comes back and he's ready to talk, and they have this weird, awkward makeup conversation where she's filling out all her emotional trauma, anime backstory, if you will. Yep, that's what it is.
I struggled a lot with the idea if I should bring Rory or not. I never meant to hurt your feelings by bringing Rory.
Do you think it's fake to do that?
I've had a lot of loss in my life. I was taken away from my parents.
My apologies.
And so I just didn't tell you sooner because I was scared for you to leave me like everyone else.
I'll be honest with you. I have been through in life a lot.
What?
I'm really sorry.
Oh, that's
Will
pretty
you
good.
accept my apology?
Yes, I did.
So after a little wordplay here and there that had absolutely nothing to do with why she brought her ex, which had 4 other friends here, he gets sucked in, forgives and forget, and we're all good. To be honest, I really feel like he really just wanted to deliver some brown chocolate that night. And so he did.
Last night we get super busy. I think probably we didn't even sleep. Probably we slept at 4.
And that's what she pulled the fast one on. Like, hey, buddy, you got what you wanted. Now it's my turn to do what I want. Now I want you to mingle with my ex Rory.
Do you think right now he would be willing to meet Rory?
See, at this point, if he really wasn't ready, he should have said no. But the sweet, watery guts, infiltrated his mind, and it just agrees and goes with it.
That's cool. I'll meet up with him.
A few moments later.
Hi, Rory. This is Sonny. Sonny, this is Rory.
What's up, man? I heard a lot about you.
Yeah, I did also a lot about you.
Thanks for me.
Yeah, that's Rory.
So I assume they decided to meet at this bar right here. They pop in right out the gate, hella awkward, sticky situation, and you can tell Sonny seems very intimidated in Rory's presence. Hey, what's good? That's right. That's Rory.
I know me being here caused problems. I apologize for that.
So, what makes you two come here?
She asked me to. I know her. She wouldn't have gotten on that plane.
That's not like she don't have any faith on me. Like, you know how many to see her new boyfriend?
She don't have faith in herself.
Now, personally, I feel like Roy handled the situation pretty well. He apologized and then stated the reason why he was here. And mind you, he's technically by himself in this foreign country, yet he still stayed cool, calm, and collected.
I want to start a new relationship with her. Are you gonna able to leave her alone?
If she tells me she's happy with you and doesn't need me in the country, then yeah, I can respect that.
Like all this frustration that Sunny starts unraveling, it should have been focused towards Vea, considering she's the reason they're in this mess.
Yep.
To be frank, it seemed like she was enjoying being a bystander, and these two seemingly fighting over her.
You see, I just asked you to leave her alone. And how she react and how she reply.
That's something between
You and her.
that you gotta talk about.
No,
Yep.
but you need to see that, yeah,
I'm not
because
the problem.
you're the problem here. Be honest with you, you're the problem here.
Not me.
So do you think I'm happy to see you? Do you think I'm comfortable to
I
see you?
don't care if you are or not.
That's not on him, dude.
She met on the internet.
Now, he's not wrong in most situations.
There's some dude she met on the internet.
The reality is, a woman traveling solo to a foreign country to meet another man could be a very sketchy situation, but in this scenario, it made no sense. Like, you had a whole friends group to choose from. It didn't have to be Rory, and let's just call a spade a spade. You have a whole camera crew with you, Vea.
You guys just need to calm down.
So why are you not telling him to go home right now? Right now, you need to choose what you want.
I am not sending Rory home.
So, it's be yourself.
Babe, come back. Wait,
Stop doing that.
babe.
So clearly, you know, Sunny's flipping out, accusing Rory of this and that, which I understand, but in this situation, you gotta control your emotions. Like, it just comes out hella childish. Like this conversation right here.
When I told you to choose, you didn't even...
No, I don't want to choose. That's it. I just don't
Did
want
you
to
like
choose.
him?
No, I don't like him and I don't love him. He's just my friend.
You see what I mean? Like, they are too old for this. This is the type of stuff you would see all the time in high school. I told you to tell him to stop walking to your locker. But he's just a friend. The episode ends with them making up and her voicing Ash Ketchum on a broken radio.
Okay, and I choose you. I choose you. I choose you.
Which lasted for like 2 seconds, because this week's upcoming episode, we're back at it.
I want you as my boyfriend and I want Rory as my friend. I don't want to choose. This meeting could be another total disaster, and I don't know how we would come back from that.
Alright, who gives a shit? Now let's get to the good stuff. And juicy stuff. Now, Stargasm reported, I don't even know how they found out all this information, maybe through their congregation of CIA agents, but they reported that Miss Vea here was previously married, as recent as 2022, to a man not named Rory. Oh, yeah. But apparently she was married to a man named Nate who filed for divorce November 2021. And according to our timeline, she was pregnant with Rory's baby when her brother passed away.
A few years ago, my brother was shot and killed by law enforcement. Around that time, me and Rory were pregnant.
And they found out that her brother passed away January 1st, 2020. So, allegedly, she was pregnant with Rory's baby while being married to another man named Nate.
It's an evil world we live in. Sensational.
Now, this is just a little detail I caught on, but I always thought Rory was like a military guy. What unit? I don't know. Like, he rocked a lot of military-like aesthetic, right? And it states here that her previous husband was an aircraft mechanic for the U.S. Air Force. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but hey, just something to think about. That said, I'm gonna end this video by saying, Sunny, if I'm you, that's too many red flags. It's time to dip. It's time to go. Hell for me. Forget all of this. You know, having to hear Mickey's voice in bed.
Yeah.
That would have been a deal breaker already. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. All glory to God, as always. But hey, what do I know? I'm just sitting inside.
Today, we are making history.
28 musical masterpieces will be sent into space.
Who knows? Certain extraterrestrials will soon be dancing to Bach, Beethoven, or dance.
So what's wrong with The Last Resort? Everything is wrong with The Last Resort. The couples, the venue, hell, I'm in a bathrobe because I'm sick and it feels nice. We're already starting off this video on the wrong foot.
This is terrible.
Now let's get to the couples. We're gonna go through them one by one, but overall they're all dog water doo-doo, buried in issues, which is great. Otherwise it wouldn't be called The Last Resort, it'd be called The Happy Resort. And nobody wants to see that shit. But facts. Now the resort itself, when I hear resort, I think Cancun, Bali, the Maldives. Who the hell chose the Arizona desert? Like, they ain't doing 3, we're not fighting sandworms. I am Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. That was pretty good for a strep throat, I say. But no, side note, speaking of Timothy Chalamet, I read a comment on a music video that said, "This is Timothy Chalamet, the crushed out." Which is so true, as I'm Duke of Arrakis, that is Duke of the Block. Right. So the show starts off with Gino, Jasmine, and let me just say, these two have somehow gained the ability to produce energy using photosynthesis.
What do you think a plant is?
Because how the hell are you in every trilogy, prequel, 50 different versions of this show back to back? Like y'all just finished filming the Tell All in New York City. How are you already in Arizona? And it's the same flipping problem from Panama to Kentucky to New York to Arizona.
Haven't shared the same bed with my husband for 8 months.
Hey, Gino, haven't slept in the same bed in 9 months. No shit. Y'all haven't been home.
My name is Jasmine. I'm 37 years old, and I'm from Panama City, Panama.
We have been together in person for 1 year.
Yeah.
Being married to Jasmine is like getting along and having a good times, and then things go bad and we're fighting.
Good morning. Welcome in. Good morning.
Good morning. We're here for the couples therapy.
Couples therapy. Absolutely welcome.
So let me rephrase that for you guys. We're here for our 5th Couples therapy, because I don't know how many more beats Jasmine needs before she realized that Gino's a fool and he doesn't want to sleep with her. Then again, it really could be this emotional thing he's talking about.
Why don't you just like put your feelings aside and do?
I try, I really try. I just can't.
But her being feisty and mean really doesn't get his limpy shrimp going, right? But Gino lets the date with Tina and fails to understand that this is not a choice. This is a God-given attribute.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
It's like dating an Asian boy and saying, I don't like to eat jasmine rice. What the hell are you talking about? The world is your oyster, Gino, but it's not Burger King, so no, you can't have it your way.
Listen, I don't make the rules.
Him wanting Latina not to be feisty is almost as dumb as him meeting her on the Sugar Baby website and expecting her not to chase the bag.
Our love story is not conventional, but it's very romantic because we met in a sugar daddy site.
Oh my
God. Things were pretty easy because we weren't together like 24/7.
We have you in a beautiful suite on the first floor.
And we don't have breakfast in our...
You do not. You have to pay for the breakfast, unfortunately.
Oh god, he's very cheap.
I'm just smart, not cheap.
Fair enough.
Smart with my money.
Smart with your money. Yet according to Jasmine, Gino, you have as much money as hair follicles on your head. That's for another day. Now, like any other couple, this is it. This is the finale. This is make it or break it. This is the last straw on the camel's back.
I can say that we are pretty close to getting the
At this point, there are so many last straws on this camel's back. You didn't break the camel's back. You buried it.
Vous êtes sûr que tout est vrai? À la virgule près. L'intrusion dans la chambre forte de la CIA. Alors ça, j'arrive pas à y croire. La bombe au Kremlin. À vrai dire, la bombe était initialement destinée à le tuer. Et à casser une réunion de sécurité. Ça, c'était il y a 2 mois tout juste. Ça explique les menottes, mais pas la raison de sa présence ici. Si nous voulons empêcher le monde de sombrer dans le chaos, nous devons traiter avec lui, si toutefois il accepte. Dans tous les pays du monde, les têtes pensantes sont à 2 doigts de paniquer. Et en quoi consiste votre plan?
Ton équipe a été trahie, Ethan. Tous tes secrets ont été éventés.
Tout ce que vous avez été, tout ce que vous avez accompli, nous a menés à ça. Vous lui avez donné un porte-avions. Nos existences sont la somme de nos choix. C'était ta vocation. Ton destin. Je n'ai aucun regret. Tu ne devrais pas en avoir. Il faut que tu me fasses confiance. Une toute dernière fois.
Dans les moments difficiles, nous devons nous unir derrière les enjeux qui comptent vraiment, comme les soins de santé. Car en cette période électorale, défendre nos soins de santé, c'est défendre le Canada.
There's one that looks good. And I think with a guy, I would move to Arizona, why not? Josh, obviously Arizona. Me and Josh have been going on and off for 3 years. Our relationship is in the spot where we like have 2 roads. One road is like move our relationship forward, and another road is like to
Anyways, the other road, you're just another TLC plant.
What do you think a plant is?
I don't know how else to explain getting back shots on back shots for 3 years and still don't know where this man lives.
He has a house in Arizona that I have never seen. So mysterious. We met 3.5 years ago, and
You have a really good physical relationship. That's never been our problem.
What do you think a plant is?
Like, this really shouldn't be an issue if this relationship had any sense of authenticity. Don't just make it seem like either one, you're playing, or 2, you need first-class tickets to an asylum.
Okay, good. Let's go. We have to do work.
Truth is, this whole time I thought we left off on the fact that Natalie and Josh were done, but apparently through some unfortunate situation.
My son was in a very serious accident. Natalie was very comforting.
You're not bad. Better than never. And we get to live through another season of me and Josh, me and Josh, me and Josh.
Me and Josh. Oh, wonderful. Here for the couples retreat.
I am. Yes, we are.
What?
She's not the therapist.
Are you just trying to get to the resort?
I'm not. I've been here before, actually. By myself. Actually.
Anyway, what is your name?
My name's Sam.
Sam. We should get in contact. Okay. In case he wants to visit again by himself.
Like I said, first-class tickets to an asylum, and I think Miss Sam here would agree with me.
In case he wants to visit again.
What the hell?
More tower. What, did I do it? Okay, good, I did it. Sigma, Sigma, boy. This song is in my freaking head. Swear to God. Take a good shower because we stink. Okay. 900. Tammy. My apologies.
Quand l'innovation demeure le meilleur cas.
Wish managing your money was easier? Us too. That's why we built Coho, the financial app for spending, saving, building credit, and borrowing. It's the app made for Canadians to make money progress. Join today.
Tammy here.
Hi everyone, it's me, Nick Avocado, and I'm with my girlfriend, Tammy. My homewrecker, she came in really nervous. You guys, this is Trailer Trash Tammy, and we're back at it again for another drive-through series, and we're at KFC, we're about to try.
Hi, where we go?
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. Could you give me just 1 minute?
I'll give you any minute.
Woo! All right.
Oh.
Thank you. Okay, so what I want Tammy to experience with me today is the Nashville, because you guys saw me do it in my video, it was so good. Like drip, drip, drip sounded good. And I know you like to drip. I love dripping. So we're gonna do the Nashville hot chicken, the chicken and waffles. So okay. So what do you have? Do you have the Nashville hot chicken and waffles?
Yes.
2 of those. Can I get 2 of those?
How with the tender or with the chicken?
Chicken. Regular chicken.
They're gonna die?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they're gonna die. Do you like original or crispy?
1 original, 1 crispy. 1 original, 1 crispy. She likes
Waffle and Nashville, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 waffle.
Yes.
What kind of drink do you like with that?
I would like a large Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I want water, please. And a water on the other one. Just tap water.
Water or cup of water?
Tap, regular water.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We gonna get anything else? Let's try the You got it. And then can I try the Kentucky Fried Wings? 6, please. Let's do 6 of Nashville hot and 6 of 6 Nashville hot and then 6 honey barbecue.
Okay.
Can I get ranch with that?
I think that's why I need
Extra
monkey
ranch, please.
Okay, so 6 Nashville, 6 barbecue, right?
You got it.
I think that's why I need monkey. Show that one.
Now with that?
Right.
2 Nashville chicken.
Right.
2 Nashville chicken middles.
All the time.
You're way better than this.
At first, I get offended.
Should we just do that? We're going somewhere else. Okay, let's just take it slow, small. Yeah. And that'll do me.
Okay, 2 Nashville chicken middles. You want 6 honey barbecue wings, 6 Nashville wings. You want 2 of the waffle basket with a regular diet, Nashville, 1 crispy, 1 original, 1 with a large Dr. Pepper, 1 with a cup of water.
Damn, you nailed it.
Okay, you're for $29.99.
Thank you. Thank you. Candy, I'm sorry. Did you say 99? It's okay. Okay. Woo! The card. Woo! This is my numbers. You don't want nobody digging into his YouTube account. No. You'll find not as much there as they thought they would. Right? Ain't that true? You can see it. It's very sad. Ain't that true? That's not true. People are thinking about becoming a stripper. You should. You got the belly for it. You got the body for it. Thank you. And that's why haven't you done stripping? Well, I do a lot of live cam stuff, and I sell calendars with my titties in them, so that's kind of my way of stripping. Do you do the what's it called, BBW? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you? I know what. Are you? Hell yeah, I'm a BBW. I've heard of webcamming stuff for BBW. How you doing? Okay. That's great.
Hey, babes.
No, we're good. Thank you. Oh yes, you gave us straws.
She right.
Ooh, I love KFC. We're gonna hit up Jollibee.
18.
That's gonna be on Tuesday.
Shush.
So that's why we're going small. For my channel, we went small, a small meal. $40 at KFC. You know,
It's your boy. Welcome to the show.
I'm so excited to your reaction. It's actually great.
It's your boy. Now it's ready. 2 hours. It's your boy. You should.
Best chicken, fast food chicken. Oh, best spaghetti. Oh, perfect. Okay, is that all of it? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, extra napkins? Perfect. Thank you. That's that same guy. Did you realize? That's when I was ordering, I knew it said that was that same guy. This is the same KFC we went to when we first collaborated. I'm sorry.
Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec.
I'm literally going a one-way. There we go.
Oh, that was a one-way?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even...
Yeah, it was a one-way.
Oh,
we're good. You gotta find a good place to park.
It's your boy.
Where nobody will come
It's your boy.
with you. can't believe it. It's like going down memory lane. I'm ready to eat.
Ah.
I'm ready to eat. Okay, waffle for you. Waffle for me. Okay. Okay. Oh, Nashville hot for you.
I have to check out something. Because now we don't have.
Our chicken littles. They're nice and little. Those are adorable. They're so good. They're way better than a chicken sandwich. And then our wings for you.
A lot of work, guys. A lot of work. Okay, thank you.
Alright, let's do it on now. Let's hold our food. And smile. Open the box or no? No, we can just hold it up.
And now what you're gonna do is this.
Good girl. Good at this. Okay. Got it. Got it. Good girl. What should we open first? Let's do. Just try chicken. Let's try chicken. Okay. It's that same sauce that made us come last time. This sauce. Oh, it smells. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. This is gonna be a joke.
Holy shit, the number of ads is crazy. There you go. Rah, rah, rah.
Wow. Damn. Ooh, look at all that. Ooh. 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 Oh. I feel like having sex. This one's better. Better. I actually think a lot of foods are better. You know, knocking the book. I got it. Thank you. Can I call you like that? We like being called in bed. Candy. I like it dirty, so I'm like, Gilchrist just said. I love being called slut. Make you feel like, ooh. You know what I mean? Bad girl. Yeah, yeah. Bad bitch. Not be bad. Punish me. Ooh. You know? Have you ever been choked? Uh-huh. I love it.
Who doesn't?
Well, I like being choked. Yeah, I'm glad when you see a reaction to the chicken. Not. It's hard to down. I know. I told you. The chicken's good. But to Jollibee, not as much. Now this is much better than their chicken sandwich. So KFC has a chicken sandwich. This is a chicken noodle. I think it has more flavor, more mayo. Mayonnaise, pickles, a chicken strip with the sauce on it. I want to take a bite. Go ahead, take a bite. Wow. Ooh. Damn, that's good.
You okay, girl?
Water. Don't die on me. Don't die. Okay, I'm sorry. You scared the hell out of me. You scared the hell out of me. Oh, damn, this is good. Ah. Delicious. Yeah, they cried. Yeah. She got some spots. Waterway coming out. I know this. Waterway is trying to escape. She got some spots to her. Okay? Oh, this is good. Are we? Yep.
Bone stream. Bone stream.
Are these boneless or no? I don't know. I've never had these before. I don't think they're boneless. They don't look as good. Those are honey barbecue. These are the. Oh, I see. Okay. You got the ranch? Yes, I do. You're gonna need ranch. One for you, one for me. Okay. Let's pop her open here. Ooh, here she goes. Okay. Oh, we're ranches. All right. Okay. So they're little babies. They're little babies. You like your baby? I'm smelling ball sack when I'm trying to eat my KFC. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Well, I'll put your head in. Okay. Ooh. That meat falls off the bone. Melts. Melting off. Ooh. Very good. Let it fall
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Damn, that is good. Very good. Let me try one of the honey barbecue. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna do it. They look boneless, but they're not. Is that boneless? Those look boneless. They're not boneless. They got bone in your teeth. Open out my ranch here. Oh, I'm starting to talk like you now. You have this question. Open up my ranch. Open up my ranch. Open up my ranch. What do you think of a southern accent? Well, I guess you don't think much because you have it. Oh, that's right. It's very hot. Hot and steamy. Ow, I can't touch it. Wait on it. Ouch. I was about to say. Okay, wait. I don't know. No different. You know what I mean? I love hearing you speak. It's
Wait, what?
Like this morning, you said, I have to take this. It was really cute. You making fun of me? No, I'm saying I'm attracted to them. But you said it with the attitude. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. I'm really attractive. I like it.
Are you joking? Are you fucking with me?
No,
Are
no,
you being serious?
I'm being serious.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, okay. Okay.
No.
All right. I thought you was making fun of me.
No, I like people with accents.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you. I
Where's
appreciate
my-
that. I want to dig into that breast. The national hot breast.
Take your, this is the crunchy or the crispy?
That's the regular.
Regular. You have the crispy.
Uh-huh, you want it?
Yeah.
Go.
That was the best thing we had so far, right?
Yeah.
I told you this is what we came for.
Yeah.
This is why I told you.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, just let me dig into this real quick.
Here we go.
And then-
Cheers.
Cheers, bitch.
Oh. Bob. Look how jolly be. This is the best thing KFC has.
Yeah. You ain't wrong about that.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What do you say?
Oh. Oh god, this is amazing. My god. And we got a comment on the last video that said, stop sexualizing food. Guess what, bitch? We can sexualize whatever we want to sexualize. And we're just eating. This is what we eat. Drop our nuts. You alright? It's good. I told you. That's good. I told you.
I told you.
This is good. Are you supposed to eat it with waffles?
Because we're supposed to, but it's so nasty. We're supposed to put the waffle on top and the syrup on top. And this big dripping syrupy sticky thing.
This is too good to do anything, to add anything to. You know what I mean?
With the waffle, you have some cheese in there. It's actually, I was... Ooh, this is good.
I thought I want this to end. You know?
Highly recommend.
Uh-huh. Get yourself to a KFC. Huh. I'll tell you that much.
I just cleaned your bone.
Oh! That's cute.
I was so into it, I was like, wait, was it mine? Oh well.
Damn, man. Holy crap, the skin on it?
It's greasy.
Oh, man. Crispy?
Perfect. Best thing
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but didn't get a fucking place.
Oh, right. I bet you could. You sweet talk them, you know?
Likes it. Loves it. Surprised he didn't say anything from Henry. We remember him.
Yep. Oh, man.
This was delicious. Breakfast. Starting our day with a bang.
It's hot, but it's not like uncomfortable hot. You know what I mean? It's perfect. Okay.
Any more spicier than it would start like hurting.
Yeah.
This is like enjoyable spice. Enjoyable.
Okay. That's all I say here.
We don't do that today. And we slept. Oh, so we okay. So in the apartment, she came over, and every day we wake up, she has her around our room. Here we get up later and later and later. The first day we woke up at 9.
9.
The second day we woke up at 10.
Today we woke up at 9.
No, yesterday we woke up at 1. It's like 2, and this is a breakfast. It's just
Yep.
Well, we had a wild night.
We had a wild night last night. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. And we went to our own room and was masturbating all night.
I know. I heard you at 3 in the morning.
I heard you. Clapping. I really did. Yeah, that's what I heard. I said, he's in there just having a good old time. I honestly did. Swear to God. I really did. I almost grabbed my phone and started filming it.
Just really honest, like, this is what you get when you room.
Exactly.
When you get a avocado.
You
get a fapping 3 in the morning. I want to try this.
I want to try the waffle.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
It's nice, but it's nothing compared to that. Yeah. You had a moment there.
They didn't get you pork or nothing, so you had a moment. So pick it up and
eat it. Eat that waffle.
Eat the waffle.
Eat that waffle.
Here we go.
Okay. So when I had this Nashville hot chicken, I put the chicken, I would like tore off a piece of waffle, put the syrup on top, went like this, and then ate it with the chicken, and it was really good. It's just super messy.
You know what?
Impossible to eat.
I bet that would be good together.
Because it's sweet and buttery with that spicy chicken. It was amazing. Ooh.
It's good. It really is good. It's by itself.
Damn. That's a good waffle.
That's good.
Was your gas almost empty?
Yeah.
I feel it.
You're dirty. I love him.
I'll do it. No charge.
That's good. A nice little sweet, you know. Yeah.
Happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a happy ending? I know you're telling me you get massages.
I do. I splurge on massages a lot. Sometimes I'll say, hey, can you rub my pussy? You know, I'm having a hard day. Sometimes they'll pretend they don't know English when I know damn well they do. And I'm like, you could just say no.
What? You're just like, no, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who does it better, a guy or a girl? Because I was reading this this review for a gay sauna, gay bathhouse here in Los Angeles, and there's a guy that said, do you know what a glory hole is? Oh, of course. Oh, okay. Well, I'll inform the viewers. It's when you want to go get your dick sucked. And you really don't want to see the person. You just want the feeling. So they have this wall or this curtain, and they have a hole. It's the glory hole. And you stick your dick in it, and there's someone on the other side of the wall or the curtain sucking it. And I was reading these reviews for this like gay sex house, and some guy was like, "Do they have girls sucking too? I'm straight." And some guy said, "Would you take your car to be fixed from someone who doesn't own a car? No, you wouldn't. You don't know what you're missing out. Go get your dick sucked by someone who has one."
Wow.
And learn.
That's true.
Learn how. Who does a better blowjob? A girl or a boy?
I bet you.
Who knows how to handle that meat better? Someone
You're
who
right.
has one themselves?
And no.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
He didn't respond.
Because he was too busy getting his dick stuck at the bathhouse.
He just drove right over it.
Exactly.
So when you had your happy ending,
Mm-hmm.
a girl or a boy? Does the boy know how to, do the window wipers?
Okay, listen. I had a little Asian lady flicking my bean, and they're the best at it. Okay, you get a man a little too rough, and and a woman knows, to just gently. So I've had both.
Flicking the bean. I can't with you. I can't.
It's true. Man, I'm full. You still want to eat?
I want to go to Jollibee.
Okay.
I'm comfortable, but I'm ready to stuff in some Jollibee for your channel.
We're gonna go to Jollibee for my channel.
Link down below at the top.
Go watch it, okay?
Yes. Let's go.
Well, I know what I know what half of them are gonna do. They're not gonna go watch it. Go fucking watch it. Damn.
I feel like a little peep, like a little drip.
I see a little drip. I see a little drip. That's a big old drip.
Oh my god, do you pee when you laugh?
All the time. I really do.
I'm 27 years old and I still...
Like we're elderly. Like we ain't got no control
My
over.
husband says I'm gonna be wearing diapers when I'm old. Because I have such a loose butthole. He's like, your poop's gonna come flying
You have a
out.
loose butthole and you pee all the time. He's literally putting your ass in diapers.
Yes.
I give it to 40.
You can't wait.
God.
Alright, you guys. Well, anyway, we're gonna go drive on over to Jollibee. Make sure you subscribe and watch our Jollibee video that we keep hyping up on her channel. It's gonna be orgasmic. We're literally just, we might not even talk. We're just gonna be like,
true. Yeah.
We're so about that place. So anyway, I'm gonna miss you.
Gonna miss you. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, I said.
Oh, okay.
Get all emotional on me.
Okay, you guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on her channel.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Turn it off.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was this family. I hate them with every ounce of my soul.
They're monsters.
We're all monsters.
C'est bien beau les Volkswagen, mais paraît que ça coûte une petite fortune à entretenir.
Il y a tu dis que Volkswagen, c'est vraiment moins cher à entretenir que le monde pense.
Hi everyone.
Hey, Shugs.
Do you recognize who this is? She was just on my channel yesterday.
They still have no clue. Because it's sued her people.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
Friendly Trash Tammy.
This is Jekyll, and yesterday you saw Hyde. I'm joking. Jekyll and Hyde. No, this is Friendly Trash Tammy as herself, Chelsea Lynn.
Most people don't know Tammy's a character.
Yeah.
Hello. Give us one minute, please.
Okay. Definitely have to get your donut holes.
Yes. Can I get an order of the donut holes?
Okay.
2 tacos. An order of onion rings. I'm just ordering what I want.
Yeah, what you want, yeah.
Ooh, a breakfast jumbo platter. I'll get a number 29 sausage.
What kind of drink?
Coke.
Plenty for me. Oh, so soft.
Okay.
What do you want? Okay, I want
And then
2 Jack Mini Munchies.
2 Jack Mini Munchies. And then,
Do you have a Jack Spicy Chicken Sandwich?
do you have a spicy chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have that.
Give me one of those. What do you
The
have?
spicy chicken combo or by itself?
By itself.
By itself.
Do I have one more?
They're egg rolls.
Would you?
No.
Cool.
Okay, I'll try. I like
What
chicken.
cheese?
Yes, please.
Yes, with cheese. Could I also get a 3-piece egg roll?
Three-piece egg roll?
Did you get a drink on there?
3-piece egg roll?
Yes.
What kind of drink?
With the number 29 combo, a Coke.
Yeah, how about the number 29 combo with a Coke?
Okay, cool.
How about the number 10? You take 3 euros or what else?
And do they have a jalapeno burger?
Do you have a jalapeno burger?
Only we have it at Mike's Choice.
I'll have that with extra sauce on it.
I'll have that with extra sauce on it.
Combo, what size combo?
What size combo?
Oh, just the sandwich.
Just the sandwich.
Okay, with extra sauce?
Yes, please.
And I'll have 2 tacos too.
And another 2 tacos.
Okay.
We hungry.
Is that?
Then that'll do me.
Yeah.
You got computer for the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, it's at 37.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, even though I'm not Tammy, that'll do me is something that is ingrained in my soul. I will
So
always
Tam is
say-
just like an embellishment of parts of who you are.
Oh, for sure.
With some.
Hi. Good.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi.
Exactly.
Now, are you just as horny as regular Tammy? Yeah.
She's a little more. She's a little
trashy
more,
about it, but.
I can get pretty trashy.
Yeah.
But she's a little more, gosh, I guess confident in it. And I'm confident, but like, Tammy believes that every single man on this earth wants to fuck her.
Oh.
And I kind of do too. But not as much as her.
Oh.
Every man and woman.
I'm so hungry.
I'm
so
starving.
hungry.
I'm starving.
Yesterday we did seafood boil for her channel. I'm gonna link it down below. It's not gonna be out yet, but I'll change the link when it comes out. And it was so good.
Oh, we had king crab. We had $900 worth of seafood.
$900. And I woke up this morning feeling so like light and like energized, and seafood always makes me feel good. I know this will make me feel like shit, but
Yeah. It will.
Thank you.
We'll be sick.
Did you give me my card?
Yeah, I did. It's right there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we'll be sick. For sure. Oh, I'm gonna ask for a straw. You have to ask for a straw here in Los Angeles.
Really?
They will just give you one.
Oh.
How are you supposed to drink?
Yeah,
What kind of straw?
what are you gonna do, especially if you're driving? This is the drive-through to drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a straw. I'm gonna ask her.
Is it warm out today?
It feels good. It's not like. I got a straw as well. And could we
couple
get
ranch.
ranches, sweet and sour. What else? Taco sauce, hot sauce. It's a paper straw, so don't be
Really?
at me saying save the turtles.
Oh. Don't be at me saying the turtles.
And that's it, right? You're good?
I'm good.
That's it.
Someone's just ranch in there.
Yeah, she got ranch, hot sauce.
I love ranch. Go again. Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, we're loaded. Okay, thank you. 4 bags. 4 fucking bags.
Okay. What time is it? So for us, it feels like first thing in the morning, but it's like noon.
Yeah. We'll open at like 10:30.
Yeah.
This is a weird drive-in.
Oh, that's the breakfast. I'm like, what's this? So,
Breakfast platter.
I love breakfast foods.
Is there hotcakes in there?
Let's see.
Oh, she's doing syrup. There's little hotcakes.
Little hotcakes, sausage, eggs.
Is there
hash
syrup?
brown.
Need syrup.
No. What's this? No, that's
Now we're going to
sauce.
have a hotcake.
Oh, here we go.
Syrup?
There's one.
That's good. That's good. I'll make
One.
I'll make do. I'll make do.
It's still cloudy here in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And last
cloudy.
week, it was super like sunny, and I mean, I guess it's normally that way, but it's the winter, and it has been raining. Are you looking for us?
I know. I'm like, come on.
Waiting for our chocolate nuts.
Once we get our meal. Oh, he's looking at me like he wants to fuck me.
Ooh, can I fuck him first?
Let's do it. Go for it. So once we get our 4th bag, we're gonna drive around and look for a spot to park.
I got some bag there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're still into it.
I know. I'm just watching him.
Still into that guy.
Oh god. There's a lot of attractive. I'm into Hispanics and Latinos. And there's a lot here.
Oh yeah.
I think I'd love San Diego for eye candy.
Oh, you would. Lots of hotties. Like Greg, my husband. Wants to fuck him.
Don't get me started.
Wants to fuck him. I don't blame you. Everybody does.
Yeah.
I do.
It's
you
just,
know?
I feel better knowing that you don't care.
I don't give a fuck. People will mess with me, men and women, all the time, and they're like, "Oh, don't take offense to this. Your husband's so hot," or straight up they'll say, "I want to fuck Greg." I'm like,
Nice.
why would I get mad at that?
That's good.
I don't blame you.
You're in a good relationship.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
All right, here we go. Let me pull out of this traffic now.
Here we go. This is when we start praying.
Oh my gosh. Yes, exactly.
It's been
I'm gonna park right here. Thanks.
out of all.
There's no parking here.
There's a spot there now. In the parking lot.
Where?
Like right there. See about that truck? Right
Okay,
there.
let's do it. Let's do it.
There's 2.
Let's do it. Yes. That's the muck. Ah! That's the muck making gods.
I'm telling you. I just know that.
I didn't see that. Well, it's Los Angeles. I get scared driving Los
This is when
Angeles.
Tammy comes out with a bunch of excuses like, oh, well, no, it was the curb's fault.
Get my food, bitch.
Okay, okay. So,
Oh God, I don't know what I want to do with you first.
should we come in this 40 on the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Give me a bag. Give me a bag.
You need to title it $1,200 worth of check. Damn, we're cute. Holy shit.
Your hair looks so good.
Thank you.
Okay, so what do we want first?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You want your donut hole stars.
Okay.
Okay.
They had a big sign with donut holes. And I love donuts.
And I'll try the egg roll. I've never had the egg roll.
These look cakey. I don't like a cakey donut roll. They're hot. They're hot.
Oh, the boxes are cute.
I love their egg rolls.
Okay.
I don't
Is
ever
it really
eat here. Yeah. Ooh.
I didn't even know they had egg rolls. That's it. Up close and personal.
These are good.
Take a bite out of my egg roll.
I want to save these for after. They're not super hot. I want egg roll.
There you go. I got my sponsored water bottle for the trip. Coldest.
Sponsor. Do they have do they give us some sweet and sour?
Probably. I think all sauce is in here.
You don't ever eat a Jack in the Box egg roll without sweet and sour.
Oh, well.
Ever.
Alright, the whole time.
I'm gonna get a ranch. There's no sweet and sour in here. I'm losing it. Ketchup, taco sauce, no sweet and sour?
No sweet and sour.
No!
This one, go back to the line. It's right there. There's no one in the line. Go back and.
Are you sure? I don't want to lose our parking.
Oh, it's just about
Are you sure?
Go around. Come up, well, let's pray. We're not the line.
Okay.
Here we
So
go.
you can eat it. No?
Oh, no. That was coming up.
Okay, alright. No, give us a minute.
Here we
Give
go.
us a minute.
Here we
You
go.
cannot eat. You cannot have their egg rolls without sweet and sour. So give us a minute. I know y'all wanting to
We like our mukbang.
get us to eat,
They all
but
start fingering themselves.
so I should double check.
We have so much food.
Like, they're not-
Okay.
I could cry right now. Well, there's somebody in front of us now ordering food.
You know what? I can get out.
Whatever. I'm gonna stay like this. Where you going?
I'm thinking like, wait, that means I have to walk.
Then let's do that.
Do you want to go out and go?
Hell no!
Wow. I get short. Or she looks. Oh, she's skinny good. Bye, skinny bitch. I'm not skinny
How
shaming.
fat? Hi, we just came through, and I was wondering if I could get a few sweet and sour sauces. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
She's thinking, you fat ass bitch, you couldn't walk in.
Now watch the curve when you come
I
back
know,
in.
I know. Their cheesecake is good here too.
See, okay, I've done like 3 or 4 Jack in the Boxes, and every time I'm like, not impressed, but because their burgers are very plain to me.
Yeah.
But I like the thing I got, like, well, I don't think you can see it on there, it's like their Midnight Munchie.
Ooh.
It's called bacon hash, wake and bake. It's like a hash brown with an egg with a sausage with more hash brown. It's like a tub, like this. It kind of looks like this. And it's just full of hash browns and eggs and sausage. You put spicy stuff, it's so good.
I don't ever eat here, but when I do, I like it.
My tongue still hurts, that was so hot.
I know, we're letting it cool off.
That's how hungry we are. Let's go cookies over here. Do you like your donut hole?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I would like a glaze on them, but it's fine.
It has a little bit of something.
It's like powder. It's good.
Have you had the Burger King tacos that came out recently? Or, well, 5-6 months ago. I love them, but I don't have Jack in the Box on the East Coast, so I couldn't compare to see if I like Jack in the Box or I'm gonna ask about their luncheon hash thing.
Thank you.
I have a quick question. Do you have the breakfast hash brown bowl? It has like hash browns and eggs and sausage.
We don't have it that one anymore. Is it a platter with
Yeah, it came in like a box like this. There's like a midnight bacon hash thing.
No, this Jack in the Box, I think all different, yeah, because every Jack in the Box is a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Swear we hold on.
Alright, hurry up, get ready. I'm pulling out in front of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to eat. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready for this mukbang? Okay, someone got a spot, but it's okay. Okay, we have it.
Okay, we make it the curve.
Did you see that? No
I got 2 spots there.
Yeah.
You can back it up, pull it in, go around.
Pull it in right here.
If you have someone walk by us, someone say hello.
Say hello. Wait, mukbang.
Mukbang. Alright. Okay. Time to do your egg roll.
Now give me my egg roll. You gotta have the sweet and sour. You cannot have the sweet and sour without it. Sorry.
What do I have in here?
Onions.
Oh. Ooh. Well, this will get good now.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm. Oh shoot.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Mm. Mm. I think that's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm. Bye. Just ignore us for the next 10 minutes. We'll be doing a Q&A too, but we gotta fill up first.
Yes. We did a Q&A on Instagram. We picked some great questions. Some serious questions, some sexual questions, and we're going to be answering them.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Your next egg roll? Get your sweet sour. Mmm.
Want to share?
Go ahead.
Want to share? Is there another sweet and sour? Sweet and sour.
That's the spot.
Here, you can have my rings. Can I take my sauce off? Thank you.
They gave us a few little curly fries with our onion rings. Can you hand me a ranch?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Well, we got a hash brown.
Ooh. Okay, first off.
Yes.
Is this the only onion rings they gave us? Because there's 3 in here. We get 4 onion rings to order? Or am I tripping?
It's like a $3 everything, so it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of onion rings, a little bit of mozzarella sticks, a little bit of curly fries.
Right? I'm right.
They're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is good. Tastes way better with this.
Mm-hmm.
This is still really. I'm at loss for words.
I want my taco. I'll give you a taco. Here's the taco.
That's what this is. Another one of these.
Oh, cheese sticks?
I have them.
Damn it.
You have them.
I didn't think you ordered this.
Yes, it was like a little bit.
Oh, first off,
Look what's in here at the bottom.
Sweet tower?
4 of them. We are lazy motherfuckers. Well, they're at the bottom. What do you expect? Alright, this is my spicy chicken sandwich, which I've never had from here. I'm really excited. Here I go. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. Oh. Yes.
Good?
Yeah. I like Burger King's better.
Okay. Alright,
Good now.
what else? I'm gonna eat a taco and then start on my platter.
Got the bars in here. There should be a cheeseburger in there. And then what else do we have? Tacos. We're in tacos. There's a burger.
And tacos are in here.
There should be
Taco
4.
sauce?
4
Yep.
total.
Well, I'm gonna answer our first question.
Go ahead. You ask me. Q&A. Here we go.
Alright, Q&A. Here we go.
Follow her Instagram.
Follow my Instagram. You will love it. Okay.
Chelsea, what?
Oh, where do I start? Okay. First off, who's more horny? That's a great question.
I think me. I am a guy.
Honestly, you're probably the only person on earth that I would agree to, that I would say is hornier than me. He's fucking horny. Constant. Okay, so that's the answer to that.
I blame it on the food. It's not fun.
Oh, for sure.
The junk, I'm ready to reproduce.
I thought this was a great question. Do you ever get nervous that someone from your high school watches you? Yes. Not nervous, but like...
Embarrassed.
Yes. And I don't know why.
I don't know what either. I don't give a fuck about them.
Right. But it's like when someone I see from high school has commented on something. The teachers from high school follow me. I just get like, yeah, it's like, yeah, like on my personal Facebook, where I'm friends with all those people, I don't post anything. Any video, anything Tammy related, anything I'm doing, anything I'm filming, nothing like that. I don't post on there. I don't know why. It is a little embarrassing.
I don't know why either, but I think it's because you want to make the people who were in your life, who raised you, who knew. Feel proud.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know if someone will be proud of what I do.
See, I don't feel that. I just feel, I don't know, because I am proud of what I do. It's just embarrassing. I don't know. When I go back to my hometown and people are like, oh, my cousin wants to meet, I just get like embarrassed. Like I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain.
It's hard to explain, but I'm right there with you.
Yes. All right. Famous tacos.
Let's eat this whole thing. And we put on like taco sauce. Is it in there? Taco sauce?
They have some of the best.
Yeah, actually, my little brother was in a collab with me, and his teacher from his school is a fan of my channel. And then he reached out and said, "Hey, can you promote? I do like a little thing on the side. Can you promote me? I love your channel. I'm your brother's teacher." Like that just makes it's just crossing personal. I don't know how to explain it. And one of Orland's teachers follows him, and he's like, he doesn't like it. He's like, oh gosh.
Well, I'm so sorry. Well, here's the deal. When I first started doing videos, and the whole mukbang thing, it's something new for me. I really just started within the last year. I was doing like comedy videos and stuff for 3 or 4 years before. So the mukbang was kind of, but people love them on my channel. That's why I do them. So anyway, when I first started doing videos, when I first started gaining popularity, I tried to keep that a secret from my personal Facebook, my people I knew, who I worked with. Just, I don't know, I didn't want to be like, oh, I've got 10,000 followers. Ooh, I've got a half, you know what I mean? So I really did the same thing. Yeah. So then, like, once it got too big to where I couldn't hide it anymore, I just kind of let it. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm doing my thing.
The taco's good.
I
think pretty cheap, like $1.
$2. Have you never had taco here?
I think once before, but it was a long time ago. Okay, what other questions we got?
Okay. Do Do y'all like to incorporate food in your fucking? If so, what kind? I have a feeling you're gonna say yes.
Actually, slightly, and it's not from well. Okay, so I've told the story before. I'll make it really short. But a long time ago, I was really into like natural living and like organic and raw foods and chemical free.
So you stuck a mango up your ass?
Avocado.
Hey,
No. We mushed up into guacamole to use as lubrication because we were against the chemicals, and we had tried.
I love you.
We had tried.
And we're back with the tower. But before that, I gotta surprise you guys. Let's film a little video, if you don't mind, of course. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the Terry Show. It's been having a wonderful day on this 13th April 2025. I want to show you the moon of the night out. This is the second time we tried because the first time the screen was dirty and it didn't work properly. So without further ado, Samsung S24 Plus Ultra. Here we go. It's gonna do this, right? Pretty sad, pretty disgusting, right? I'm gonna do a little bit of magic. The same thing that happened before. I'm not sure as to why it does this, but it's okay. There you go. Second time's the charm. I feel it. Why is it so hard? Give me a sec, guys. What the fuck? Okay, last try. We got it good. Just a couple seconds before. Oh, there you go. Look at this. Look at this. You just need to lock in. Look how beautiful she is. Beautiful moon, isn't it? This is the moon of the 13th April 25. And there you go. Go back to the tower. Right? Oh, okay. Okay, split screen view. And we're gonna go with something along the lines of camera. And then don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the Terry Show. Listening up to having a wonderful day on this 13th April 2025. I got a couple of videos to make, so without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna be filming some outside, that way you guys can get a beautiful view. You're gonna hear me talk. You know how it is. I don't have to tell you. Enjoy. There you go. Isn't it nice? Take care. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the Terry Show. Something more having a wonderful day on this 13th April 25. Today we are doing a very special thing. What is that very special thing? Well, as you can see, we are filming outside. Also filming the tower. It's a beautiful moon, let me show you. We're filming in the night, so if you guys already see this, this is a more so a behind the scene. Anything else? As you guys know, we have to upload a couple of clips, right? A couple of clips. We have the tower here. The moon is beautiful. So the plan was we are allowed to upload clips at 11. 11 marks 24 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be filming a couple videos. We got a tower here. We got a tower here. We got a tower here. You got the phone, the computer here actually, because we need to upload, right? So that is pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. And on that note, Let's get into the business, let's get into action. I did miss making a video like that. However, there's gonna be a beautiful sunrise tomorrow, so we'll probably catch that also. Okay. Don't blink, it's the Boeing. Welcome to the show. This is me, Momsa, having a wonderful day on this 13th April 2025. Today, we're doing a very cool video that I got. I don't know if you can see, it's very small. Here is my first phone filming the moon, the night. Here is the this is the second tower, this is the third tower. Why are we doing videos that late? Well, funny you should ask. We have we're uploading clips on Twitch every single day, or from Twitch every single day, and we are allowed 100. I was able to redo them at around 11 p.m. It is 11:23. I could go to sleep, but sadly there ain't no rest for the wicked, as they say. And trust me, people do say that. Can somebody please confirm in the comments? No? Okay, cool. I'm super happy you guys getting what I love. This is truly my element. This is truly what I like doing. Dude, we're living the life right now. We're filming 3 videos. We're filming a nature porn. We're filming this video, and then we're doing this. So the first video, which is something that I've done quite often, is multitasking, right? But in a more mature way, right? The sort of multitasking that I was talking about is completely different. See, multitasking. I think I personally did. I want to say close to 7 videos already on it, right? So why am I doing another one? Well, my perception change of it. And that's a cool thing with doing content and evolving as a person, right? So the evolution as a person, you understand things differently. Multitasking was a way of controlling the ADHD, right? The ADHD which needs to be controlled, whether I had too much energy. So like I'm not able to focus on one thing, let's focus on 2 things, and then the 2 things weren't enough anymore. And like an addict, this overwork became more and more and more. At first it was 1 thing, at the second it was 2 things, then it became 3 things. And now we're juggling with 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 things, right? 5 things which are idle, but still. So in most cases, and even then when we started to work out, right? The plan was to work out here. The plan was to work out with you guys. The plan was 100% to work out with you guys and make videos and just work out, right? But then the plan changed because the workouts went really well, right? The workouts went really well. So because the workout goes so well, we don't have to have like a multitasking, physical multitasking. And that's the whole point of this last video we did on multitasking. The last video that we made on multitasking was, okay, well, since I'm never finding a limit to how much I can do, maybe we have to do different stuff. So maybe the mind, maybe the physical, right? So I don't know. It was a point of that. But then because we're working out a lot and it's effective, plus our body gets tired and we're sore, blah blah blah, you know the deal. But at the same time, I don't need to do the workout. Not because I think there's always way to improve, right? I think hard work and dedication leads to greatness, right? You're either born with it or you work for it, right? But at the same time, I had this, because we're sore, and the workout today was a really good workout because there's just this almost insane feeling of orgasm. And when I talk about orgasm, people are gonna be thinking sexual, right? But orgasm, no. Orgasm is what? Orgasm is, yes, it's sexual, it's a release, but it's also a large amount of dopamine, right? So think about it. So, for example, you're having, this is gonna be very image. So I'm sorry if I'm being too graphics. A lot of you guys are minor, I'm trying to be respectful. When you're gonna have sex, yes, having sex is very nice. And if you're lucky, it feels good, you're with the right person, you're having fun. But even the action of having sex, it's crazy because you're gonna have sex for 10 minutes, 40 minutes, right? You can tell I'm missing it and you can tell I'm horny, but that's not part of the equation. But at the very end, even though it lasted for 40 minutes, you got a couple minutes of orgasm and this pose and how good it feels, right? And then when you have the workout, it's the exact same thing. And I think with the workouts, yes, like for example right now, am I able to move? Yes. Am I sore? I feel sore. Is my body tired? Yes. As you can tell, my mind isn't tired, which is good. But yeah, we do feel a little bit tired, right? So then what ends up happening is, because I reached this climax, we are able to enjoy the rest of the day. So this is not a feeling that I'm looking for every single, well, I am looking for it every single day, but multiple times a day. I guess I'm getting old. Call me a boomer, call me a dad. But don't be like Carly Rae Jepsen. Hey, I just met you and here's my number. Call me maybe. So because we're reaching that orgasm feeling, I don't really need to go back and say, you know what? Oh, I don't have enough. Like if once a day I have enough, plus I kind of want to distance them because I want it to feel special. Like for example, today, to be honest, we had this problem where I was going to do an exercise and I was too tired to do it, right? And I was annoyed. But my first thought was like, you know what? This is the first time since you started 3 weeks ago, by the way. It is what time right now? It is 11:28. In about 32 minutes, we're gonna have 3 weeks completed. No, that's not true. We're gonna be starting our 3rd week. So we start on a Monday. Today is Sunday. That's pretty much it, right? So all of that to say, with the multitasking, I've had this physical extract or physical fulfillment, I guess. I guess fulfillment is actually a good word. See, you're feeling fulfilled, you're feeling like you did your part, and you're feeling like no matter what you did, right? So then I'm realizing that if I was to, and I think it's a fear also, right? I think that's a fear. I think the mistake I made with multitasking, and again, with more maturity, with hindsight, taking a step back, you're able to say, okay, well, we did this mistake, here's why. So with the multitasking, I really feel like I was doing a lot of things just to do them. I didn't care what I was doing. I didn't care. Okay, so we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do this. Okay, well, we do need to do this, right? I didn't care about what I was doing. I was only caring about how much I was doing. Like today, we read about how. We read about 3 things. But technically speaking, we're doing 3 things. The tower we're doing 2 times. We're filming 2 times this video, the station point. I don't have to take care of it, right? And we're doing this, which is basically taking clips, right, and downloading them and then re-uploading them. And yeah, that's the only thing I did. So click, download, wait, upload, wait. That's pretty much it. So again, super simple. And yes, we're multitasking, but I'm doing more. And I feel like, and you guys know how I feel about that. I feel like it's the classic work smart, not hard. And I fucking hate this. There's a lot of, I'm a very patient guy. I'm a very calm, collected guy. But this pisses me off. Being fucking back, and I think it's a place from people telling me, oh, you work hard, why don't you work smart? Dude, you're fucking lazy. You're fucking lazy. I'm picking up your slack. You're fucking lazy. You're working smart, like you say, it's just waiting for other people to do the job. You're not working smart, you're being lazy, you know? So in my mind, a lot of people, and again, I'm not passing judgment, I'm just speaking about my truth, my perception, how I see things. In my mind, there's a lot of people who will use the work smart, not hard as a way to slack off. And I feel like this is that sacrifice. This sacrifice. Like, for example, if you work hard, yeah, you can pick up some tricks, right? But you're always gonna have this mentality, this value of hard work. Right? Versus like, oh, well, you know what? At my last job, it was easier because we were working smarter, right? And I don't like it. I don't like it. And what I actually feel also is this. Right now, I feel like we're working smarter and harder, right? For example, yes, we're doing a lot of things, and yes, we're taking care of a lot of things, but at the same time, those are all things that are passive, right? They're passive. It's not like I have to work out. But working out, it would be constant force. It would be constant effort, right? And in this case, all of these are very minimal mental factor. Very minimal, right? But there's still mental factor. All of them are. And then it stopped being working hard, but it's doing the same thing. Like for example, right? My parents, when I was doing my homework, we were going way back, right? They were saying, hey, you gotta do your homework and listen to music, you're not focused, right? But then we would talk. I was using the kitchen to make my homework. It was the biggest table, right? Well, technically speaking, it was kind of the only table we had at home. Don't ask me why. That's the way it was. I used to use the table in the kitchen, and my father and his girlfriend would talk there. And I was like, you don't want to listen to music, we're gonna have conversation. Chances are, and again, call me crazy, right? Call me crazy, I'm a bit weird. I understand, okay? A lot of people are gonna call me crazy, no problem with that. But there's a lot of chances, there's a high chance the song that I'm listening to is something I already listened to, right? It's a song that I'm not learning, I already know. Chances are. I saw a girl today, a girl that I follow, she posted a picture or a video of of a band called Hollywood Undead, and I remember how much we loved them. So it's kind of nostalgic, you know? But then, as parents, I would get, not necessarily mad, I was like, dude, you're giving me shit because they start listening to music, what you're talking about. But at the same time, those two were minimal, right? So then, what I'm trying to say, which is not that hard to understand, is with multitasking, my perception right now, again, I think for a long time, the multitasking was, see, it's, how can I say that? It's actually kind of complex. I feel like for a while, a little to medium while, I feel like the multitasking was because I was behind schedule. I had too much on my plate, right? And because I had too much on my plate, I was like, okay, well, let's do this and this and this at the same time, right? And then I was behind schedule, and I was on schedule, and then I was in front of schedule. I had, in your to-do list, most of it was crossed out, right? And then, I'm a hard worker. I like to think I'm a hard worker, maybe I'm not. Maybe somebody's gonna be watching this and gonna say, dude, I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing more than that, and I'm not complaining, right? So you never know. At the same time, like, we're doing all this right now, right? And I feel like a lot of time, like, for example, when you're working hard, you gotta go after and say, oh, well, you know, let's chill, relax. And a lot of people tell me, hey, relax, you're doing too much. And although I'm grateful for it, and I do, like, realize that, maybe sometimes we're going overboard. But at the same time, you can't really, or maybe you can't, I don't fucking know. But you can't really go in and be like, well, you should be doing so much, right? Because you get used to it, right? It's like, well, I know you worked 9 hours yesterday, so today you should be working 7 hours. No, you're working every day 8 hours, right? And that's actually a perfect example. You're working 8 hours, right? But you're busier than others. So when you're busier than others, how do you deal with that, right? You have a busy schedule, right? Are you more stressed? Are you able to handle it? Are you multitasking, right? If I don't have a lot of jobs that day, I don't have a big quota for that day. Chances are I'm not going to be multitasking. If I have a bigger quota, well, I'm going to find some ways to, okay, well, we have to do it, right? And that was the first step. The second step, I pretty much think that it was myself. And also there's this almost narcissistic pleasure to it. And yes, I'm becoming narcissistic, and I don't know how to deal with that, but I'm becoming more narcissistic in a way of, okay, well, you know what? I know I could have done this on my own. Today I didn't miss time, right? We actually fucking chilled today. We watched hours and hours of content, which was really nice. At the same time, it's more so a case of, you know what? I've done more, right? But now we're doing this in front of you guys. Because I need to do it. So I was like, okay, well, the tower, you're playing so much, so do it when you're doing the videos, right? And then I was like, you know, you can do this when you do the video too. So it started from making a video, then we added something, and then we added something. Maybe down the line we're gonna be adding a third thing. I don't know. But it's just this need, right? And then there's narcissistic where people are gonna be sick. In a really weird way. Right now we're doing a weight loss journey, right? And this weight loss journey is being very beneficial. Because again, people are fucking with it, people are really down with the content, getting a lot of compliments, a lot of praises, which is super nice. I'm getting a sense of community, but I'm also getting a sense of community because I'm getting some regulars, but the reality of the regulars is, how can I have regulars when I myself am not regular? How can I have regulars when I stream once a week, you know? So the fact that we're doing it every day, it's a bit different, right? Or possibly different mentality, I don't know. But yeah, so it's a bit different. So in this case, what happened is, like, okay, well, I love the workouts. But the workouts, it's, how can I say that? It's very valorizing, right, to do this. But then you're getting value, and you're getting value, then you're being told you're doing a good job, and then you lose the weight, and then nobody tells you that you're doing a good job anymore. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit weird, right? And I think the first week, that's what we did, with the weight loss. Sometimes yourself. We got the results from the first weigh in, and in 1 week I lost 15 pounds. And I was like, I don't have that much weight to lose. I was at 271, the goal is 171. Well, 170. That's 100 pounds, right? I don't know if you're gonna math, that's 60%. It is a lot. I was like, well, this thing will not be long. How is that possible? How am I gonna keep it going on? Like, I need to keep it going on because it's over that rising, right? Then you just turn the page. And I think that's the problem with that is part of the issue of multitasking, right? For example, which is crazy, we were dealing with a lot of problems because I was constantly adding to upload, right? But now what we're doing, and the problem also is on YouTube I can only upload 100 videos. So we were playing the tower for 6 hours every single day. And then I was like, well, you know what? I can possibly edit them, right? And now we found a way to edit them to not lose quality, right? And they taking half the space. When they take that half the space, they're able to upload a lot faster, right? Because they're able to upload a lot faster, then we have time to upload more stuff. So I came from, I'm gonna say last Tuesday, of having my 2 phones completely full entirely. Now, funny thing is, if you're watching the content, if you're regular, right, you know that I did with my father's. I went my father's stream time last week. Why? Because I love my father, of course. If you're watching that, I love you. But if you're not watching, it's just because he has Wi-Fi. So I get to upload 2 videos at once. Again, multitasking. Not because I need to, not because I want to, but because I need to. Right? So my phones are full, I need to upload quickly. Let's upload my father's house. And then with the tower, the way we're doing it right now, it's much better. It's much better. That takes way less time. And then I'm realizing that I don't need an entire day. I don't need entire days. Dude, I can do it in a couple minutes. That's beautiful. But then there's a huge problem. And a huge problem is very simple. We're slowly getting back in order. The being late that we had, the delayed schedule, we're catching up. And by the time we're gonna catch it, right? Then we're gonna cook it on the stew. It'll be delicious. But yes, that's one that I have. So multitasking, and again, I want to go back on multitasking because so if you recap this, what I'm saying, because that's really quite complicated to follow, right? It's more so about me being in a position where, you know, I'm enjoying and I'm finding ways to do stuff better. And I get the feeling that we're still working as hard, right? You might not look like it, but we're working as hard, right? And then there's also a feeling that this is not eternal. And this is also my problem. This is gonna be very in-depth, right? And we're gonna do a video about this. We're gonna do another video about this. This one is long enough. Anyway, love you guys, take it easy. Public, it's your Wayne. Welcome to the Commentary Show. This is you all having a wonderful day. As you can see here, we're filming nature corn, the moon. We're also filming the tower, and we are uploading clips. I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, right? But we have to work. So while we're working, let's do the most possible, right? Today's video, come on please, on this 13th April 25, is commitment. So guys, if you guys saw a couple of my videos, we having this pure commitment, right? And I made a video not too long ago, I think it was last week, about the fact that I kind of want to have a relationship. I don't know why I'm craving a relationship. I don't know why, right? Possibly A, B, C, D. I don't know what you want to fucking call it. But I'm craving a relationship, right? And then you're asking yourself, why are you craving this relationship? And then you realize that well, we're craving this social aspect of a relationship, right? But then you realize that you have this, it's almost this issue with commitment, right? Why am I saying this almost this issue with commitment? Because you don't know that you have this problem, right? Because you're not faced with this situation all the time. You're faced with this problem a couple of times, but not all the time. For example, right? For example, we're gonna go in with a very, very, very easy example. But now we're doing it downloading clips and we're uploading on both YouTube and TikTok. We never were faced with the situation of commitment, right? I often talk about how I never talk about my relationship because I didn't have that many, right? I don't have that many experience with it. The reality is it stemmed from us not being very confident, right? Which is sad, but the truth that we're not very confident when it came to the way I look. When you never give compliments on how you look, or you never give compliments on yourself, actually, right? You start to have this very negative opinion about yourself, right? And then, right, you get desperate. And this is all the story. It's still commitment. We're going to the roots, right? To the roots. The roots is basically, yeah, become desperate, right? So you start having a girlfriend that you're not really interested in, but it means being single, right? Which is not true. By the way, if you're in a relationship right now, just because you want to be in a relationship, don't do it. Okay? Just because you're lonely, do not do it. You're fucked. So we were doing that. It was quite attractive, right? And then I got a bit of confidence, right? And then we started going for girls that are more my type. The girls that are more my type weren't interested. They're like, no way. So we went for a toxic girl, right? You know this expression of I love broken girl? Bullshit. You love toxic girl because they treat you like shit. Because they treat you like shit, because you go with broken girls because they make you feel like shit, because they treat you like shit. So now you have an excuse as to why you really feel like shit. So you feel like shit to begin with. You go with this girl that will make you feel like shit, and then people will say, holy shit, she's treating you really bad. That's why it's always sad. No, you're sad shit to begin with. You're a sad person to begin with. You're just using this as an amplifier to stay in this position because change is scary. And change is scary, right? It doesn't matter if you're happy or sad, you'll stay in that position. Because change is scary. That's crazy to think. You're self-sabotage. So you can stay in that position, right? So those toxic relationships, I'm a patient guy. I'm nice, I'm generous. I try to be there for my friends, I try to be there for people, right? Stranger like friends. But I have my limits. And my limits are not that high, right? I'm 5'4", about a meter 50. My legs are possibly I would go, yeah, about here, yeah, a bit above the shoulder, right? So yeah, so you have this toxic relationship and just like, fuck you, I don't like you. I never did, right? I'm just desperate. And then you kind of give up on it, right? And then I always tell you this, one of my biggest qualities, one of my biggest flex, is the fact that we're able to stay alone, right? We're very self-sufficient. So we're very much able to be alone and be happy, right? The problem when you're being alone and happy is things like commitment, things like real life hits you like a brick. So what is one that hit me like a brick? Well, actually quite simple. When I think about things that hit me like a brick, is you're not perfect, right? But you spend so many years in your own apartment talking to yourself that you feel that you're perfect because you agree with everything that you say, right? And if you don't agree with everything that you say, then you're emphatically wrong, you're fucked in the head, or you don't have a different opinion. In my case, it was all three of them, right? But in the same time, like, because you're not confronted with other opinion, then you are alone, and then you realize that other people have opinion, and those opinion goes after yours directly. So instead of fighting them, or instead of confronting them, right, you go in a position of, well, this is my opinion, I wanted to be my opinion, I think I'm right, so I'll stay alone, right? Even for work, even as a child, right? As a child, I saw Jackie Chan fighting. I went to a tournament. It was like this kid, and I always remember it. This kid was hitting me. And I don't remember why. He had this helmet, he had this glove, and he came to me. He really wanted to fuck me up. He was punching me. And in my mind, I was laughing. I was like, this guy is so angry. Why is he so angry? And to me, it was funny. It was funny. Then the teacher was like, your son is not aggressive enough to my father, right? And then I realized that the only reason why we picked up karate, right, was because we're actually going to go really deep today. I don't know why. I mean, I'm motivated to make videos, so let's be motivated and make videos. You're down? Cool, I'm down too. What are the odds? So you realize that karate, I didn't do it to defend myself. I didn't do it to fight. I did it because I thought it was cool, right? Just like I did not swimming. Swimming, I didn't have a choice. My father doesn't know how to swim, so my father signed me up for swimming. Hard because he wanted to do something. He wanted me to know something he couldn't know, or he possibly wanted to save him. Then my father doesn't know how to swim, so chances are he's not going to go in the water. I hope so. I don't know. Other if he's suicide, if he's top sleep. So yeah, so the checkers. I joined the checkers because I was bored, right? I wasn't motivated, I was bored. Years later, I joined the MLM, ACL. And I don't know if I did a video about ACL, I will have to check. If I didn't do it, there's going to be another video for tomorrow, it'll be nice. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did. But then my motivation was money. We did it a year and it was not a penny, right? It was not a penny. Then, the job that I had, I was fired or they were pushing me to quit by giving me not enough hours, right? So everything in my life to this point was temporary, either by decision or by being forced to. So you're not really aware of the feeling of commitment if you never had the chance of commitment, right? Also, like I told you, the girls, and again, I'm gonna sound like an asshole. That's not what I'm trying to do. But those girls most of the girls that I loved or I was in a relationship with, it was just, I fell in love right away because I fell in love quickly. There was only this one person, Leia, where we actually had a relationship. The other were just flings, or it works for 3 months or for 2 months, right? And I get disinterest, right? Because I'll be completely honest with you guys, all the time, because I'm so self-sufficient, I don't really care, right? I don't really care. So the other person, because they're looking for a relationship, right? I don't think I've ever looked for a relationship, guys. Right now we're looking. And apart from that, I don't think I've ever looked for a relationship. Don't ask me why, just never did. And yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? But long story short, so we go in, right? And you have this micro relationship, and commitment is never an issue because we're breaking up before we even have the talk of where this is going, right? We break up before that, and it sucks, but that's the way it is. And then we have the content, right? And this is the commitment. This is the weight loss. This is the commitment, and we're being put in a position where we're constantly seeing the commitment. Like for example, the weight loss. We're going better than I thought. 2 weeks, 30 pounds. That's amazing. But the goal is to lose 100 pounds. So you have 70 pounds left to lose, and that is it. That is it. I'm not gonna have it for a year. It's gonna take us 7 months, 8 months. Right? That's scary because this is something that was long term and it's finished. The content. I see myself doing this for years and years and years and years. Right? Is there a point where I'm gonna fall out of love with that? Not being put in front of commitment makes me not know how important it is, how serious it is, right? Again, the content, making content, kind of bullshit because making content is individuality, right? So it's not you that's pushing me, I'm pushing myself, right? And the beautiful thing about my community is I cannot, even if I spend 2 weeks not making a video, nobody cares. People are like, hey, take your time, and they're being comprehensive. But it's not a case yet like, hey, if you didn't do a video that day, I need to get mad at you. Now, if it was a case where I get mad at it, where I feel uncomfortable with it, I'm like, fuck, it's a lot of pressure, right? But right now, it is what it is. Today, I decided to upload this, and I was happy to upload this, and then I was like, you know what, I'm about to make more videos, right? Because I'm about to make more videos, we just continue. But at the very forefront, we were just to upload that, right? So then we got to multitasking, and then it got me to commitment, right? This is how much effort I'm putting in. Today, the workout, right? Today, the workout was amazing. Because we were committed. We were committed to succeed. Today, for the first time in 2 weeks, right? I couldn't make an exercise because I was too tired. But then tomorrow, for sure, I'm going to be working out. We're not giving up, right? For the first time in my life, I'm being put in front of something that I'm not willing to give up. You know? And then there's also the relationship. And the relationship, we're in this very odd position of, well, I want a relationship, but am I willing to put in the effort? Am I willing to put in the time? And if yes, what does that imply? Because it's easy to go into a relationship. It's easy to go, like, hey, I kind of like you. Oh, I like you too. But then figure things out, right? Figure out how should a person work. Figure out how they think. Figure out what is their opinion about a certain thing. Figure out if they're a nice person, right? I dated this girl, and she was nice to me, but she was a bitch to everybody else. And it bugged me. She wasn't mean with me, and it bugged me because I'm like, dude, this is the way you treat somebody. And we ended up not working out because I was constantly telling her to treat people better. So I like the way she treated other people coming to the relationship. You know? It's kind of weird, isn't it? The fuck do I know? Give me a second. Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about this, guys. Commitment is just people think it's commitment is just, oh, you're not willing to put yourself in a situation, you're not willing to do this for a while, you're not willing to say, hey, I'm in. But that's not it. Commitment is also, in what situation am I putting myself in? You can have this fear of commitment with a person, but no fear of commitment with every single project, right? And I think it's actually a good thing because if you're not sure about a person, right, then you shouldn't force yourself to be with her, right? I was thinking about, there's this person asked me, are you single last week, right? And I wasn't interested in her. There's a couple of girls I'm interested in. And again, it's a situation where I got a couple of girls that messaged me and I don't know which one I prefer. There's a couple of this 3 girls right now that I'm really into. 4 girls I'm really into, right? Now, there's three things that's coming with that. Am I perceiving interest or they're not interested? Right? There's a difference between, oh, I think they're interested and they're really interested. That's one. Two, the right person. I don't want to ask myself, what if I was with her instead of her? Because that's a shitty thing to do. That's a really shitty thing to do. That is incredibly shitty to do. Then we'll do that, right? And the third one, if I get the right girl and we get along together, right? Am I willing to make the effort to stay with that person? If it's long distance, am I willing to do long distance? I don't know. I do not know. I'm afraid of doing a streak with someone because I have to talk to you every single day. And I have this friend, Lucio, and I fucking love Lucio. You guys hear me talk about him a lot. And Lucio wanted to keep the streak going, and we were having a streak for 13 days. But he was saying, hey. And I was like, how are you? He wouldn't answer. But the next day he would say, hey again. Without answering the how are you, just hey. At first, I was like, are you doing good? Are you really okay? I was worried about it. I didn't think they wanted to keep the streak going. Right? And then at the very end, he was like, dude, I'm so sorry I let the streak down. I'm like, what do you mean? Well, you had a streak of 13 days, and I didn't show you because I didn't text you. So I'm like, dude, you text me because you wanted to keep the streak going, not because you wanted to talk to me. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, you know? But then again, this is the mentality of people, and you can't wrong them for that, right? You're gonna have this person, and it's kind of crazy because those experience, right? So you're gonna have this person versus this person, right? And it's gonna be a case of, well, my ex had a commitment issue, so now I'm worried about people having commitment issues. What your ex did doesn't have anything to do with me, right? But I understand that because they don't want to play. Or there's this girl that one of them that I'm interested in. She has a kid, right? So I have to be worried with the kid. Do I mind her having a kid? No. Do I mind hurting the kid's feeling? Yeah, absolutely. She'll tough it up. She's a woman, right? Strong, independent woman, right? Can I get a hell yeah? Even if I hurt her feeling, big deal. Toughen up, Cookie. Toughen the fuck up, right? But she's a kid. Can I do that to a kid, right? So, and also, what if I don't know what I want? Do I want a fuck friend? Do I want a relationship, right? Because a fuck friend is fun. And a fuck friend would be perfect, right? It would be perfect because I'm working a lot, and like for example, right? I had this girl, and I think one of the, so again, this is possibly my own thought. This is possibly not true. I think one of the attraction is there's a lot of ladies that come to my stream, right? A lot of them, and there's this kind of flirtatious, right? I'm being flirtatious with most of them, which makes me a slut. But hey, I'm a fun slut. But then they feel desired, right? So then I work, and I know other people that came forward. They come to feel desired. If I had a girlfriend, I wouldn't do it. So if I had a girlfriend, would it hinder my career in a fucked up sense of way, or would it be better? And then is she okay with me working or not, right? And I don't know. Would a fuck friend would be better? But then, do you really want to get into a fuck friend because you want something serious? You want something that leads somewhere? Then you ask a question, and that's a multi-part question. Do I want to run around in a circle, or do I want to go head down and run till I hit a wall? And the answer is I don't know. Now, you can hit a wall in 25 years. You can get married along the way. But when you hit the wall, you hit it. Am I willing to do that? Am I willing to do that? Because that's a big sacrifice. And the answer is, and always has been, I don't fucking know. That's scary. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.
It's my body, I'll die when I want to, die when I want to, die when I want to. Lost and remain gone in the drought. Okay to fill and you can withdraw. Paraded around, but I won't die for you. It's my body.
Paraded around. Don't blink, it's your cool controversial. As anyone wants to have a wonderful day. I know it's super late, but we're actually working. So you're gonna see this where we're filming the moon and we're filming the tower. We're filming the tower, we're filming this. We are also, you know what? It'd be better if I did that. Not better. Is it better? Is it better? I'll close the camera. Filming the tower here, and we're uploading clips to both TikTok and YouTube. That's what we're working on. So I was like, you know what? Let's film some videos. Let's stream. Let's film some freaking video, bro. Yes, I'm using a pot of mayonnaise as a stand. I don't call myself clever, but hey, who else does this in the biz? So today we're talking about falling in love with working out. And this is a video that I'm so happy that we're making on its 13 April 2025. I keep on saying the dates, because I'm tired of putting. I'm lazy. I feel lazy. I feel like I don't care about putting the date on. So I'm trying to say the date so that way I don't have to do it after. And they're talking about falling back in love with working out. So again, there's this whole history and this whole meaningful, possibly back lore, if you will. But what inspired this video? So why are we making this video? Because well, we've been working out for 2 weeks, and I've been really getting down with it. I've been really excited about it. Of course, it's tougher because I'm 32 years old. I'm an old man. I'm a fucking boomer. Most of you guys watching, I could be your father or your mom. I don't know how it works. I don't know how this works. So yeah, I'm gonna go back with how much we love working out and why we stopped. And yeah, so as a kid, my father had a couple of weights laying around, and those weights were very strong. My father, if you see my father, you saw my father in video, right? So the toughest guy, doesn't have the most musculature or the biggest build, right? As the gaming term. But he had some weights, and the fun thing about those weights was he was letting them in the basement. Now the basement is actually a really special place in my mind. In my father's place, we had a basement. Now the sad thing is, the basement doesn't use it anymore, and it's become such a mess because they're not using it. And my stepmom. But it used to be my sanctuary. My sanctuary now, for fears in my eyes, melts away. Music will die. A little bit of a Kingdom Hearts, because why not? So yeah, so the basement was my sanctuary for a couple of reasons. The first reason why it was my sanctuary was because it was cold. So the coolest thing about the basement was back in the days, which was the 90s, you could have a fireplace working, and it didn't matter how much space you had. You could have a fireplace working. So this is the winter, it was super warm, and the summer it was super cold because it was a basement. Fun fact: when it's the winter, when it's really cold, basement is often the best way to go because the dirt around you will protect you from the change in temperature. That's why it's cooler in the summer and it's cool. It's hotter in the winter. Right? Makes sense. I hope so. So good, perfect. So then what ended up happening? I'm sorry I'm working here, but it doesn't take a lot of time and it doesn't take a lot of effort. So let's fucking do it, right? Oops, what happened here? So the basement was the place, and the basement was, and that TV, I am sorry to say, was garbage. And I know what you're saying, dude, it's the 90s still, but there was this channel called YTV. I don't know if it's still called YTV, but it was Dragon Ball Z, and I was watching Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Z, they had this fighter, and these fighters were supposed to save the world, and they all were built. So I would watch Dragon Ball Z and work out, and then it was just a fun thing to do. And then what ended up happening was I kind of fell in love with working out. So it's a bad story. It's a really bad story. So with my father, my stepmom was always doing a diet, right? Was always doing a diet. And then what I would do when I was younger, I could always lose the weight. So I would spend 2 months at my mom's house, or a month at my mom's house for summer break. And then I would gain a lot of weight, right? And I would gain a lot of weight, and the reason why I would gain a lot of weight was because I was able to eat whatever I wanted. And then because at my father's house, by the way, I was at my father's house 12 days out of 14. So when I say my stepmom had a diet, I was on a diet for the longest fucking time. That sucked. But I was able to always lose the weight until I think I was 17, and I ate a lot. And my father was like, "Hey, this is your last year in high school. You want to have a good memories." My father got me a membership at the gym, right? And I started going. And the fun thing was there was a couple people going at the gym, and this was possibly the best. This is possibly the biggest accomplishment in my life, for reals. And I know what you're saying, Ink. Your channel is amazing. You did so well, but this is the second biggest achievement. The first one was to lose over 50 pounds, to have almost a really good body, right? And then it was also cool because people from school were going there. So I didn't have really a social life outside of school because I was out of school. People were also going there. And the fun part is I lost so much weight and I got such a good build that people were going there because of me. They were saying, "Hey, this is the gym you go to." They were asking me which gym do you go to. They were asking me to train them. And this was the first time where people asked me for help. I was always a weird kid. I was always the kid that was that you couldn't rely on, right? That was my story. That was me. And then that changed for the better. Thank God. It was for the better, right? And then so I really fell in love with it. And then I would go to the gym a lot. I would skip classes to the gym. I would go every single day. And you know what's weird? You know, life will give you inspo in the future, right? I would go every single day of school. The weekend I wouldn't go. I didn't want to go alone, right? Then at 18, my father kicks me out. Like, well, you have to work or you have to go to school. Otherwise, you're kicked out. My mom takes me in. I lived with my mom for 1 year. I become obese, right? You guys know the story. And then I become obese, and it's bad. So I go back. Then my mom kicked me out because I'm an asshole. Did I deserve it? Absolutely. But then again, so I gained a lot of weight back on, and now I don't have a gym membership. So then, situation at home is kind of messed up because I'm constantly being pushed to find a job, and at this point I'm morbidly obese. I was still 5'4", no surprises there. I was 240 pounds which is more than right now. Right now we're 241. We're gonna weigh ourselves tomorrow because again we're doing a weight loss challenge every single week. We weigh ourselves. But I was weighing 271. Right when you saw me, I was already obese. I never been this fat. So people would see me right now. I don't want to be a dick. But again, people are gonna think I'm fat phobic. I'm not. I'm fat too. Hello. If I was to look for a job, people would look at me. I said, dude, it's a pretty cool job, bro. Are you sure? They won't take me, right? So I went to my father's house and we lost some weight. And it was possibly the best moments of my life because again I was playing emulators. I was eating like a king. I was working out, right? And we really fell in love with working out there. Because when we first worked out at the high school, it wasn't because I wanted to, because it was so important and it was part of my popularity. Most of the friendship that I had back then was because of the gym. Most of the good friends that I had was because of the gym, because the gym made me tired and I was sleeping well. So I used to have ADHD medication, and the ADHD medication doesn't allow you to sleep. Well, it does, but not so much. It leads to insomnia, right? Because basically what's going on is, okay, so I'm not a doctor. This is all alleged. This is my understanding. Please don't find this video. So the medication for ADHD is most of stabilizing, right? So stabilize your emotions. You still have this energy. This energy doesn't disappear, right? So instead of constantly being in a position where you're spending energy, you're in a position where you can control it. Right? It's still there, so you don't sleep. Ritalin was horrible. My very first medication was Ritalin. Horrible. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't sleep. It was horrible. I would fucking die if I can get it going, you know? Probably not, but still, you know what I mean? So then, what ended up happening is, I went to my father's house. In the high school, it was because of that. But my father's house, I was like, okay, well, let's lose the weight. My father kind of gave me a ultimatum, like, hey, I'll give you till this date, and then you really have to go about your life and do this for your good. They gave me a year, and I knew I could have lost the weight in a year. That's remember what I said. Well, it took us a year to lose weight, so I would spend day in, day out working out. And I spent that the situation at home wasn't good because I wasn't looking for work. But then again, he gave me a date, and that date didn't include me looking for work. So he gave me a date and said, hey, you need to work by then. He never specified, okay, well, you need to apply every single month. I kind of cheated my father, I kind of cheated the system, and we did that, which is not cool. Don't do it, please. But we did. So then, what happened was I was working out, right? And it was fun. It was fun because, again, I had this liberty. This was the best time of my life. And it's crazy to think about that. It is insane to think about that for two reasons. The first reason is I was in my room. My room, you guys saw my room. I saw it, I filmed it in videos. It was small as shit. It was small as shit, but I had everything. I had the radio, I had books, I had my emulators, I had Wi-Fi. So we would spend days working out. And it was really good workouts, right? That's all we could do. It was a jail. It was a jail cell. It's a self-made jail cell, but it's still a jail cell. Most people, when they go to jail, don't pick up the weights. Just because it's boring, I guess. I never went. I've never been. If you've been to prison, let me know in the comments. No judgment, please. Thank you. So we went to this jail, and then I went to the apartment. And in this apartment, it's weird. It's really weird because in this apartment, we were also working out. But the apartment was weird because I had this liberty. Like there's a thousand things I can do, but I don't have to work out. And then the apartment, it became kind of core, but short. So we just didn't finish a video on multitasking, and I always feel like it has to continue. So the workout that I did at my father's house before I came here was a lot. So we were working out 4 or 5 hours a day. And when I came here, the first thing I wanted to do was work out. So that's why we had the gym. I came from Carl, fucking love you, Carl. We had all of the training equipment, right? And then I was like, you know what? And I was broke as fuck. I told you how broke I was. And I remember spending, I think it was 120 for 40 pounds. My father telling me, hey, this is a waste of money, right? And my father finding in a dumpster 30 pounds. They gave it to me. Like, you see that I got it for free. So good memories, good memories, good memories. And so when I came in, it felt forced. It felt like a chore. At my father's house, I was in jail. At my apartment, I wasn't in jail anymore. So it didn't matter how much or how little I worked out, it wasn't in jail, right? But then what ended up happening was I kind of fell out of love. Then we gained some weight, we picked it up, and then what also happened was from the point on of having an apartment, we started working. I'm gonna reach an hour, so let's do another video. Let's do a night core of the 13 April 25, part 2. But I just want to show you the moon because it's beautiful. Please don't call, I wonder why then I had. Look at this. Beautiful. Isn't it? There you go. Sorry about this, guys. So yeah, so we also had like physical job. I never worked in an office, right? I was working in workshop then in warehouses, which was very physical. Like, okay, well, I can still lose weight. And then I came to the job that I had, the 7 years job. There's time you're gonna see this time when I'm saying 7 years, this time when I'm saying 8 years. Because sometimes I think, I don't know why, I think like I have to count the year I went with the agency, temporary agency. Sometimes I think that I have to go with the years I was employed. I don't know how it works, and I'll never know. Because some people will say 1, some people will say first option or second option. And so then they really cared about me. They really cared. Like I can talk shit how much, I can talk as much as I want about this other job. They fucking loved me. They fucking loved me, and it was mutual. So then they really want me to lose some weight because I was overweight. It's like, hey, work out, and I did. And they were so proud of me. But then there was this case where I'm not complaining, I'm very grateful for it. There was also this case of they felt it's complicated. It's complicated. So when I was working there, I was working very physical, right? I was still eating chips. We never stopped really eating junk food because we never really ate junk food. We never stopped eating junk food. It was never a problem because at the same time I was working hard enough for me to gain a little bit of weight, but it wasn't that bad. So for example, we would eat chip every 2 days, every 3 days. So it was not that much. But then what happened is they I don't know if they felt bad for me. I was the youngest, so it was Romanians, and in Romania there's just this big culture of you're a kid, we treat you like shit because you disrespect your elders. They respect your elders, but it's always like they take care of the kids. So they would make big meals, and I have to shout out Nico. Nico was one of the fucking the chefs guy, and Nico he felt like a big brother to me. He always defended me, always was nice to me, and he came in and he would always cook a lot. He would cook a lot, knowing that there would be some left over, and then they would tell me, and it wasn't funny. I'm not even joking. He was making we were 12, we were 13 or 14, 13 or 14. And he was cooking for 20, and then we would say at least you have a meal for next week. But then he would tell me, oh, you need to finish this by Wednesday. I'm a 1 meal a day kind of guy, so he would push me to have 2 meals, right? And there was great food. I mean, great food. I still have straight food. So what I would do is I would eat the meals, 2 meals a day. Then every weekend I would go for treats of junk food because I didn't have any, right? I was an addict. So then we regained the weight, and then I went to the apartment, and then this job closed, right? As you guys know. And then it didn't work out because we were working on making content, right? And then, like I told you guys, we got up the stairs because I live on the 4th floor, and because we live on the 4th floor, there's I don't know how many stairs there is. There's a bunch. So we had to get up the stairs. I was tired, dude. I was fucking tired, dude. So that was bad. That was really bad. But then, slowly but surely, of course, we ended up doing the right thing. We ended up being okay, and because we ended up being okay, it didn't really matter if it doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't really matter how fat I was. Right? And then there's instances of last year when I wanted to lose some weight. It was never, like I said, and I said this multiple times. I wasn't motivated. I wasn't, so not necessarily bullshitting, but only flirting with the truth. Only touching the tip of the iceberg. Let's touch this. So what ended up happening is I told you guys it didn't work because I was always, so I didn't have to pay bills. When I say I don't have to pay bills, there's a specific meaning to it. I don't have to pay bills to anyone. I don't owe anybody. But I don't have this accountability, right? So I don't have this accountability to succeed. People were like, hey dude, I thought that you're losing weight. I would give up, right? And now, with this one, we really went in. And it's not because, if I'm being completely honest, again, I don't think I ever talked about it, but I didn't want to talk about it. I did not want to talk about it at all. I was hoping to keep that a secret, but then learn subjects, and you guys have been listening to a lot of my stories, so these are little treats. The whole thing about wanting to lose weight is kind of emotional also. So over October, right, I was depressed, and we left depression in February, right? And I was like, I didn't do enough content, so I think again we were doing this shit minimum. I'm filming a couple videos a day, and I'm working on some other stuff, right? Doesn't matter if it succeeds or not. I'm just gonna do what I need to do. So we do that, and at the very end, what ended up happening, which sucks, is I didn't know what to do. Like I'm back, I need to do something big because I want this to work. And then the weight loss was the best thing, right? And the weight loss was the best thing. And then almost by a sign of fate, we're seeing a guy called Baha. I don't know his full name, but he's an influencer on Instagram. And he also was fat. He also was really fat. And I decided to lose some weight. And then lately his content sucks. I don't have anything against people that smoke weed, but that's all he talks about. That's all he talks about. It's always about weed. And I was like, fuck dude. But then he showed HML, the one we had, and actually was really cool. You know what? I'm gonna buy it. And that's why we were successful. And that's why we're doing some training. But for the first time in a while, this is the first time where for 2 weeks plus, we need to work out. I have to do that from my right leg. sorry peeps, I ate some shimi ramen, and they're spicy AF. So we have to take care of that. So like I was saying, this is the first time in almost a decade. Well, not almost a decade. Almost. Let's not say a decade. Let's say almost a decade. I've been working intensely every single day, right? And we're falling back in love with it. And I forgot how good it was to work out. Now, why we're falling back in love, I don't know how I felt about it first. Right? I don't know how I felt about it, right? But I think because again, I'm getting older. Right? It's a lot harder. Like for example, we used to be able to lift some weight, but at the same time, I'm kind of cheating on the weight loss. Like we had such a good body when I was younger. I had such a good body, and my body had a muscle memory to it, and it kind of wants to get back into its prime. The brain and the body only have one goal in mind. That is survival, right? So my body will remember how good it was to get this weight, how strong we were, how able we were to defend ourselves, right? And then you're just executing stuff, so you're just continuing. And when you're working out, you're going back to the body, right? Because your body's like, hey, I remember you being there. You're taking the steps there, right? So it's like never forgetting the bicycle. Your body will remember that perfect weight or that body. So with that being said, it's a lot easier because I'm kind of but still, at 22 years old, it's not hard. And I don't remember when I was. I think when I was young, it was part of a routine. I think I loved working out, but I think it was part of a routine most of all. I think it was mostly, oh, you know what? We worked out because we have to work out every single day. That is the goal here, right? And if you don't work out, well, we miss a day. Right? There was a day where I was kicking myself in the balls, but not literally speaking, but still, we had to work out every single day, right? And because we're working out every single day, we're able to achieve results. But it was more so, I don't think, see, I'm a weird guy. I'm a very weird guy because we never had this confidence about the way we look. We didn't need to reach a certain level of physique, as they say, and the douchiest of gyms. It was about, staying active. Again, it was a really good way to control the hyperactivity. Right? In high school, I was taking meds bad for ADHD, and the best result that I've ever had for the test, right, was in grade 5. Technically speaking, my mom was giving me tutors that helped, but it was also the fact that we were working out. So when I was in class, I was so focused on listening to what she was talking about because I was so exhausted. I was like, I have to listen to what she's doing. I can't move. I'm too tired to move, right? We never slept better. So I think it was part of the routine. I think subconsciously speaking, I think when I was younger, I understood how good it felt to work out, right? And that's actually a really good point. That's actually a really interesting point. I think my body understood how good it felt to work out, and I think without thinking that I needed it was beneficial, right? But then when we were happy, when we were doing something else and we were happy, I think the need versus the want to work out left, because that workout wasn't on purpose. It wasn't purposeful. It was, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I want to do this, versus I need to do it, right? Which is very different, very different. So I think that's what happened. And now because we're working out, for example, the day I finished working out, today was a harder workout. And again, it's weird. I hate to say it, but I think it's because we're getting older, right? And I keep on saying this, I'm getting older, because I think always complaining. I'm not complaining. It's just that I was able to achieve a lot more when I was younger, and it feels weird because I remember those times. I remember how much I was lifting. I remember workouts, right? Let's just say that I had a previous channel on YouTube that was about that. Let's just say, right? This channel doesn't exist anymore. Go fuck yourself if you're looking for it. So yeah, so today we had a workout. It was really hard and it felt really good because again we surpassed ourselves. For the first time in 3 weeks, we were having an exercise where I wasn't able to do it. I was doing a lateral race and I wasn't able to do it with high weights. And that felt phenomenal. That felt so good. So like, holy shit, you're really putting the work, right? But then at the same time, it sucked because you weren't able to do it. What do you choose? That's the problem, But then the joy of working out, today we had for the first time. So you see, it's really weird because during the 3 weeks of every single day working out, there has been a climax every single day. That's thanks to you guys because you guys are super helpful. Then on day that there's less people there, I sweat a lot. So when I sweat, I'm like, well, this is orgasmic because I'm getting this training in, right? And then I'm getting this training in. Then there's this. I'm sorry, I'm horny, so I'm gonna talk about I'm fucking. But there's this almost this weird feeling of, we did something really good today because we sweat. It's a physical response to effort, right? Physical response to effort. That's how that's performed. We're ready to go. I would eat this. So yeah, and then we had today where we had both people and effort, but it was a different kind of feeling because it's a feeling of, holy shit, we accomplished so much today. It was a really good workout. And that's why I remember how good it was, And I think purposefully, we talked about purpose before. I think the purpose is to have a good result. I think the purpose is, I'm not working out to work out. I'm working out because I'm enjoying it. I'm working out properly. And I feel like it's a cliche to say, but at the same time it's truth. So like it or not, that's the way it is, right? And of course that sucks because in a perfect world, in a position where you actually want to put in the effort, because it's the right thing to do. just because you should be fighting, or actually at least, at the very least, aiming for a healthier lifestyle, right? Makes sense? Hope so. So yeah, so that's basically it. Today was a really good workout, and we're falling back in love because, and it's funny because I'm gonna contradict myself right away. It's really fun because yes, we're achieving results. It's really fun because you feel like you did something good, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to say no what, and it's nuts because we are such a different feeling. I remember doing 10, 12 videos, 15 videos a day, and feeling tired, and feeling fatigued, and feeling happy, right? And then we work out for an hour and get the same feeling. So it's very different. It's very different when the mind works less than the body, right? And that's pretty much it. So we're falling back in love because it's fun. We're falling back in love because it's something that we find meaningful. Thankfully, it's starting to be fun again because at the end of the day, I know I'm doing it for some reason. And you know what? The reason is what? The reason is to get healthy. A. The reason is because it's content that everybody can enjoy. B. It's content that people can be inspired by. No. Do I need to inspire people to be happy? No. Would I like to inspire people to be happy? Absolutely. That's a goal. That is the goal. Absolutely. You know. I think your aim in life is to do that. And I don't want to be negative, but think about it. Right? Your parents, they're two people giving birth to one person. Right? It took two people. Right? And you're one person. They have to do twice of it. Otherwise, you did only good enough for yourself, and you did good for one human. That took 2 humans to sacrifice. Understand? So yeah, it's just the feeling. We felt like an orgasm. And again, I'm according to this. I don't know about sex, but it was just fun. It was just really fun. It was really, really fun. This feeling of accomplishment. This feeling of we're tired. This feeling of we're sweating. This feeling of I couldn't do hard work. You know, technically speaking, I was gonna come back to filming videos, right? Technically speaking, when we film videos, yes, it's hard work, but there's not directly a. So, for example, I'm gonna do something that I really like to do. And after that, I really like to do something meaningful because I really like to do it. Versus I'm gonna do another subject that I kind of want to do, right? But I'm not sure about wanting to do it. And what's the difference? Well, one of them I really want to do, so it's fun. Once the time passes, and one of them I feel like I need to do it, so it's less fun. But at the same time, we're still pushing in the boundaries of the want and the need. So we're finally reaching a place. I think that's the easiest way to say it. That's the easiest conclusion you can do. I think it's a question of I want to work out versus I need to work out. And I think at the beginning it was I need to work out. And I think it's slowly becoming I want to work out. I think it's slowly becoming that. But now the really odd thing with that is when the want, it's not a sure want, because I'll do anything in my power to delay the start of the workouts. I'll do whatever it takes. Then today we took a break because I had to do a video. But I took a break of 5 minutes. And when I came back to working out, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to work out. Which is stupid, but it's the truth. You know? Why did it happen? I don't know. I was tired. We still actually do it. That's, I think, more important than not doing it. So there you go. Back in love with working out. Every step that I hold, every step into the blue, unstoppable. And you do, you charge your phone. Cannot ignore the price of the day. Don't blink, it's your wedding. Welcome to the conversation. This is Mom having a wonderful day on this 13 April 25, 14th is 12:40 right now. Tired AF, we're gonna go sleep very soon. But before we continue, I want to do this. It just happened. I like first in life. We had my first people made a song about me. It was AI, it was still pretty cool. First fan art, which was also really, really cool. So we did my first PSP, which was also really, really cool. We had, and now we have another first. Let me put in the Ender bio. And it's Mr. Banana VR, so please follow him. He was a fan, I'll always support him no matter what. So super thankful, super grateful. You love when I say, don't blink it's your boy Ink, so we'll say it 3 times. I want to do like the Costco guy, right? For the boom, 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 don't blink it's your boy Ink, don't blink it's your boy Ink, don't blink it's your boy Ink, right? Be satisfied. So thank you so much, dude. First, and again, I think it's fun. This is the goal to secretly, is the goal to secretly create a cult of like-minded people that will wear masks in my effigy and go rampage the streets of whatever city you live in? No, of course not. but it is actually nice. It's super nice because, man, you don't have to do that. You never have to do that. So the fact that you did it, it's really appreciated. Anyway, enough with the sappy stuff. Let's guys take it easy. Every second I hope, every stuck in the boat, I'm unstoppable. Every second my man, if you built you away, pull the pin I explode, I'm unstoppable. You cannot ignore the prices we pay, that I have the right to my own.
On TikTok with 7 billion views? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, Slick. Thank you for following.
Let's see, come here.
Ah, you get over here.
Kiss me already.
Aww. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yes, you had another gender adventure this week.
Guess who just.
And we're back. Sorry to get tired though. Finish this correctly. Camera. Domly, it's Wayne. Welcome to the Computer Show. It's doing well, having a wonderful day. Last video of the day. You guys saw we're they got the tower here. We had to charge my phone, which took 40 minutes. Holy shit. Now I'm super tired. You can tell by the face. We still have one video to do. We have to do more on this 13 April 25, not 14. It is currently an hour 30. I'll be waking up at 6 for the sunrise. So I want to talk about healthy eating. And I know I'm gonna sound like such a douche. I already know that people are gonna get I hope not offended. But please, we're talking a lot about we're talking a lot about weight loss lately, and it does feel a little bit of a fat phobic content, right? But it's just a dude that is working on his own health. It's not fat phobic. You know, I've been in this weight for a while, and now we're finally trying to do something to embrace the possible best version of herself. It's just nice, you know. So talking about junk food. So as you guys know, I had this unhealthy addiction. My apologies, unhealthy addiction to. What am I doing? Taking clips from Twitch and bringing them back to YouTube because in 4 days, 4 days, I'm gonna have to download every single thing. It's gonna take a long ass time, so we're trying to do the most possible. Right? Sounds good? Sounds great. Thanks for asking. By the way, so I did a video last week, right? And that video opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you guys know that I had a food addiction, a junk food addiction, right? From everywhere, from chips to fast food to fried chicken to things like that, right? And this is last week we did a video on watching my old content and how much you can tell that I'm having like a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine. How much you can tell that I've had multiple like energy drink that day, right? I would need one right now. And there's a day where I needed it. There's a day where I didn't need it. And the day when I didn't need it, it does seem. And I look scatterbrained. I look like I don't know what I'm talking about. It's hard to follow, right? And there's a reason for that. And I'm not gonna blame ADHD. I'm not gonna blame energy drinks, but it doesn't help. Can we agree on that? Okay, we can agree on that. Cool. So then I did a video on how much it sucks seeing yourself. And I use the perfect term. And the perfect term is still the case. It's still the case. Of my favorite show, which is Trailer Park Boys. There's a character that is drunk, and his boyfriend, because yes, they're gay, comes in and says, hey, you let yourself get drunk. And the guy's in denial, says, what are you talking about? I'm the same exact guy. So then the guy films himself, right? And he shows that, hey, this is what you look like when you're drunk. Now, of course, that's not what we did, but still, this is the effect that happened, right? So then what ended up happening is, right now we're in a position of the exact same thing with the energy drinks, but making that video with energy drinks made me realize a lot for the junk food, right? And it's odd because we haven't had junk food in a while, but lately, and the first week I did need to have junk food. It was a craving. It was almost I don't want to say desperate, but it was pretty bad need. It was a pretty bad need. And we went to eat junk food, and we went to eat junk food, and we went to eat junk food. And I said another time, and we went to eat junk food. And it felt great because, again, we were getting that fix, that craving fix, right? But lately, and I think I was able to get a kind of reasonable cheat meals, because again, this is about the weight loss, right? So the first cheat meal that I had, I really went overboard. We went with 3 bags of chips, 1 pint of ice cream, 4 energy drinks, 2 boxes of cereal. It was an orgy of bad food. By the way, yes, I'm horny, so you gotta hear me talk a lot about sex. I'm sorry. So then what happened is with the food, holy shit, no way, whoa, holy shit, that's why. No. So I just had a realization, right? Lately I didn't feel the need to eat junk food. And it's great because whenever I don't feel the need to eat junk food, then I'm good, right? Then we just talk about being horny, and we talk about also like corn, right? That we have in addiction to corn and to junk food. Well, I just realized what's going on lately, and trust me, I've been watching almost all day, not all day, but as soon as I'm watching content, it's Tammy, Tritash Tammy, which she does mukbang. I've been watching a lot of Nico Kado. I watch binge eat people. I'm sorry, guys. It's my last video of the day. I promise. I'm tired. I've been watching people binge eat. Is that why? Because I remember when I did a NoFap. I did a NoFap month before I was filming content. And it's such an embarrassing story to tell, but I'm still gonna say it because again, I'm all about transparency. But I didn't do fapping, and I was playing video games. This was before we were making content. And I had corn in the background, just in the background playing. This is how much I was addicted. It was like a nicotine patch. So this is the same case when it's going to the food. Am I feeling better because we're watching people binge eat? If it is the case, this is nuts. Because we're watching people self-destruct, right? And I'm not gonna talk about. I know everybody talks about food, and if you follow people that are really like into fitness, they always talk about food and how much this food is not good, and they have this almost obsession with food, right? That's because they don't eat enough. But you're seeing a lot of cases where they'll say, hey, you know how much calorie there is, and they learn their macros, they learn their proteins, so they'll know basic ingredients. For example, they'll know exactly how much an egg is, how much rice is, how much broccoli is. So they'll know their food, and they know exactly how much it is. So by doing that, they're able to do calculation in their head. So I've had this and this and this and this. They'll do a list. They know how much is what, and then they'll be able to calculate everything, right? And you hear them a lot, but it's to a point where it's obsession, right? We've been watching, and again, I know this is ADHD speaking, so they're not gonna make any sense. But we've been watching We've been watching this Star Wars, right? And with Star Wars, they're basically the Jedi, which is a good guy, and they're so afraid of the bad guys that the bad guy uses that to defeat them, right? What if that's the case here? You're so afraid of eating junk food that you crave it, right? So, for example, I'm so afraid of eating junk food because we're doing so good with the weight loss, right? And I was supposed the original version of this video was, well, we lost a lot of weight, so now I don't feel the need to eat junk food, and it's a good thing for a couple of reasons. First of all, we're curing ourselves, we're bettering our health, right? But we're curing ourselves in a sense of, well, because I don't always crave bad food or junk food. I don't feel like I constantly need to self-destruct, and then I don't feel bad about eating that junk food. So it's a perfect case, right? Then at the same time, if we're using some patches, Like, for example, we're watching mukbang, and this is the only reason. So, technically speaking, right, and I have nothing against nicotine patch, but technically speaking, right, if you're to quit something, you have to quit cold turkey. So, for example, somebody that quits junk food, but still splurge sometimes, you didn't really quit. Or somebody that stops fapping, but still watch porn from time to time, you didn't really quit, right? So, I want to quit like a cold turkey, but if we're not allowing yourself to do that, then we're adding to the addiction. We're not solving a problem where we're maintaining it. It's under control, but it's still a problem, right? And then there's truly a cure for that, I don't know. So the original version, like I said, was supposed to be like, hey, we're eating healthy, hey, we're doing so much better. But then I'm worried now because I don't know what's going on. This whole thing is kind of crazy. See, and I know what people are gonna say, right? Oh, dude, you're losing the weight, don't worry about it. But it's not about that. It's about maintaining the weight. My whole life has been fluctuation, right? My whole life has been fluctuation, and we're doing good, and we're losing weight, but then we're doing not good, and then we regain the weight, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if you work so hard to lose weight, and you have an effort, right? So you don't want to lose that. You don't want to. And it's also the case that now people are watching it. So if I fuck up, people will be like, hey, this guy lets down, right? It's a bit of a hard thing, right? And I don't think, like, for example, right? The first week, I made a video that was kind of dramatic because I was cheating and I was bad at myself. I made a video to shame myself, right? And I think it worked because after that we didn't cheat that much, right? On the second week we had some McDonald's, and on the third week, which is last week, we had some Chinese, which was really good. But yeah, it's bad, dude. It's bad because if I was less honest, I would eat junk food and just not look, right? And now the thing that I'm afraid of is we kind of found a way to lower the need of junk food by having literal we found a way to limit our need for junk food by having literal nicotine patches. And I like to use the term nicotine patches. There's a ton of things. So for example, some people that are addicted to meth, they'll give them a product that's called methadone. Methadone is the from what I know, is the thing that makes it addictive, right? Without the side effects or without the high, right? So you're still getting a dose, but still. Or I was reading about alcoholism and how with a sickness, because you can never really cure alcoholism, right? It was always going to be a problem, right? Now, technically speaking, you can stop drinking, but you're still going to be an alcoholic. Does that make sense? I don't know. But then, what if that's the case for most addiction, right? I hope I'm filming. If I'm not filming, I'm going to be so mad. I am filming. Good. And it is, for example, right? Is there truly an end to addiction? And with the alcoholism, right? So we have this book, which is a AA book, and it's basically how to live with being an addict versus beating it, right? And if it's kind of scary because I think one of the most known like addiction, I think, is alcohol. Like, you can think about gambling, but gambling is more psychological than a substance, right? So if there's no way to beat that addiction, then we're just this is bad, guys, because there's multiple times in my life where I lost the weight, right? And I lost the weight, and it was, I'm not gonna say it was easy, but we still lost the weight, right? But then we put it back on, right? I remember when I was at work and we were trying to eat junk food at work. I thought it was pizza, or it might have been burger, but I think it was pizza and fries. That's all it took. And then I started eating junk food. And 3 months down the line, I'm fat again, right? So what if I wasn't able to beat that addiction? It's a possibility. Like, for example, right now, one of the other addiction that we had was to workaholic. We were workaholic. We're still working. It's 2 a.m. Well, it's 1:42. I'm still working, you know? So maybe you can't beat addiction. That's some scary stuff. That's some very scary stuff. Because if I can beat them, then we're fine. If I cannot beat them, it's going to be a problem to have, you know? And it's I know what you're saying. Don't worry about it. You're worrying about it too much. And you're right. We don't have to worry about it now, because right now, we're good. We are good where we're able to lose the weight. We're able to focus on training. We're working out every single day. Then again, you see that's the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem right now. You see this need to work. Now, I'll be completely honest. Super normal. This is workaholism 101, right? So we're working because we enjoy working, right? What if that work was just a way to take our mind off of eating junk food, or what if just coping? We're just coping with the work, right? What would it be? That's not good. That is not good. That's not a solution. It's not a solution. Once again, it's in the weirdest sense of the term. This is enabling the behavior. You're enabling the behavior of continued addiction. And that's a problem. Now, like I said, I know what you're saying. Ink, you're worrying too much. This is right now you're doing good. The problem that I have is not that. The problem that I have is one day I'll have kids, right? I'll have kids, and I don't like talking about it, but my grandfather was an alcoholic, but really bad. He ended up unaliving himself with alcohol and death. He lost everything to alcohol, everything. And then my father never took a. Well, that's not true. He drinks, but I never saw him drunk. I don't think he ever got drunk, right? I know it's crazy, but there's definitely the fact that his father was the way he was that played into it, right? Now, if it's an addiction, I don't want to fall back into it, right? Because then what's the point of losing the weight if we're gonna put it back on, right? And I know you're gonna say, well, if you lose the weight once, you lose it twice. True, but if you're losing the weight just to be able to say, hey, I'm gonna gain it back, then I'm gonna be able to lose it because if you lost it once, I think it doesn't make any sense. I think it's nonsensical. If it's a constant addiction, then I'm gonna not be allowed to have this around my children. And I grew up in a family or in a household where it was constant diets. It was constant diets, right? It was constant. It was really bad. It was really bad. And with my ADHD, I had no sugar. I would go. I swear to God. It was so bad. I would go to a coffee shop. I was 12, 13. I would steal sugar pack. You know the little package you put in your coffee? And I would have one a day. I was just craving sugar so much. And there was no sugar. There was no chip. There was no junk food, right? Now, ultimately speaking, it's normal. But then, I was cheating because, again, the sugar packet, right? But then what I realized is, everybody cheats. My stepmom, which we were doing the diet for, was cheating at work. My father had some hiding space in the house for junk food. Everybody was cheating. So it wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy because you had this mentality of, yes, we're moving forward with weight loss. It's bullshit. It's not true. It's not true because you're cheating, right? And that sucks. That sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, I do know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this video because we're tired and I'm gonna go sleep. So, as they say in French, bonne nuit. As they say in English, good night. As they say in Spanish, buenas noches. As they say in Romanian, I don't know. As they say in, I don't fucking know, I'm joking. But I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Now, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, how does? Oh, we got 17. 17 times 66 is 83. Now, there's a amazing thing that's going to happen. Amazing thing is possibly going to have to reach a limit of 100 today. So even though I'm uploading a lot, we won't get anything. So what I'll do is I'll do 33. Okay, I'll do. So it's what? It's Fortnite. Is it? It's Fortnite, okay. That one was Metaphor with Fantasio. Okay, so all you need to do, okay, all you need to do is, now that it says tomorrow. It says tomorrow. The fuck? Okay, good.